Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, train life, and asking the essential question, where's the finish? WTF.
Hey guys, welcome to Where's the Finish podcast. I'm Shae.
I'm Kevin.
And I am Joe.
And today we get to talk to the third member of the Triple S squad. As you know, it's Shae, Susan, and today we have Stephanie Lovin.
Hello.
And we're very excited. One of the things that Stephanie just did was run a mountain race as somebody from Flat, Florida.
Florida mountain racer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So before we go there, let's go into your running background. Tell us how you got into running.
Hi, Steph.
Hey, Steph.
Hello. Hi. Thanks for having me. This is exciting.
Hey, she's already touching the microphone. I just saw it.
That's all right.
Oh,
Someone give her the squeezy ball.
I don't have
You
one.
have a squeezy ball?
You have one.
I have
I
one. I'll go
wasn't
get one.
told I couldn't touch the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's so loud.
Someone got to give that girl a squeezy ball.
I am a fidgeter, yes.
Yes.
Do you have someone's head you want to squish in? I could think of 5 or 10.
So I have at my house, I have like 3 or 4 different stress ball, squeezy, fidget things that we hand people. And since we have not been at my house for like 2 months now, my kitchen is going to be finished soon. It is going to happen.
All right, so question. Do you want to squeeze a cat or do you want to squeeze a pickle?
A cat or a pickle?
Cat, please.
Hey, but hand me the pickle. I want to squeeze this pickle.
It's an emotional support pickle.
I love this
Thank you
pickle.
for the squishy.
Yes.
Do you see what it says on the pickle?
I can't read crap because I don't have my glasses.
You got to
It's
read
dark
it.
in here.
It says it's an emotional support pickle. I can't read either.
I'll read it.
I can't read it either.
Y'all blindies. I will always be around to let you know that you are a big dill.
I thought you were going to say something else.
You can squeeze my pickle, Joe.
You got a big deal.
Hey, flip the sausage. It's a different podcast.
I need to get one of those little like emotional octopuses. Like you turn it inside out. It's got the angry face.
Oh,
and,
yes.
you know.
I've seen those.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
put it on my desk for when I'm in a bad mood.
My brother sent me the funniest video. I know I'm just completely derailing right from the start.
That's
But do you
okay.
remember Popples?
Yes.
Okay, so there was a video on, I think it was TikTok that he sent me, it was basically a Popples commercial where somebody had dubbed over the Popples commercial saying, completely destroy their insides by turning them inside and out and destroy
Breaking all of their bones.
Yes.
Jesus, it's so morbid.
But no, it was like said in like a light voice and while children are playing with their Popples.
In my childhood, we had Stretch Armstrong. You had a guy that you could just pull him apart. His big long. Yeah. It's wonderful. I love toys. Why do we not play with toys? When do
You're
we
playing with a pickle right now.
Yeah, I
Playing
play
with
with
a
pickle
toy.
pretty regularly, but
God damn it, Joe.
God damn it, Joe. God damn it, Joe.
when did we grow out of toys? I mean, come on, they were so fantastic.
You ever think about it? Like when you were a kid, like one day, like that was the last time that you played with X.
I remember when I stopped really playing and moved to I'm hanging out.
Yeah.
I don't play anymore. I'm hanging. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I was doing the exact same thing, but I no longer called it play. I called it hanging out.
Like, hey, Joe, do you
Well,
want
what
to come over and hang
about
out?
I like going and playing in the woods. That's what I call when we run trail.
Yeah,
It's
you
like, let's
play in
go
the
play in the
That's
woods.
true. I'm
Yeah.
not hanging out in the woods.
Yeah. No, we're
That's
going out.
creeper.
We're
That's
playing.
Unless
That
I'm,
was high school.
unless I'm nude running. If I'm nude running, I might be hanging.
You're hanging out.
Hang out. I hang out for a short time or a long time.
I'm so excited that
We're going to embarrass Stephanie.
It's not
I'm
gonna be-
sorry. I'm sorry, Stephanie.
It's not going to be long, and we have a naked 5K upon
It's
us
coming
again.
up. Yeah.
You know what? Stephanie is just, she's
like,
not about this.
Oh,
and
God, it's
she's
so
just like,
embarrassed. She's so embarrassed
she's
right
about
now.
to like pack up and walk out the door.
I'm done. It's
So,
okay.
Stephanie, we listen. We've talked about you so much.
We have.
mean, you are the like a foundational member of the Triple S squad. You were part of that trio of girls that would go running every Saturday on the long trail. That drew me into the woods. I mean, if it wasn't for the Triple S squad, and maybe James Mathis was another big contributing factor to that, I don't know if I'd have ever known that trail running was a thing or that I would ever have tried it. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's true.
Thank you, Joe.
yeah, that is honest true. I mean, I got so jealous. I'm training for my little half marathon, and every Saturday I'm out there hitting a little paved trail, and you guys are going off like a bunch of trail ninjas and like going out and having fun. You got like your headbands on and your fancy skirts and cool shoes, and y'all look like y'all going out there for a trail party. And I'm like, man, that just looks like so much fun. I gotta do that. So, the moment I had my half marathon done, the next training run, I was out on trails.
I never forget the time. It was so funny. Like, there was a whole bunch of us, and we were at Pruitt. We were running at Pruitt, and we were running trails at Pruitt. And there was it was Jeremy, and it was Dylan,
Yep.
and it was Bobby,
Yep.
and it was me and you,
Yep.
Joe, and Stephanie, Shae, and Susan.
Yep.
And we were all out there, and we were training for an ultra. I remember we were training for our first 50K, and Joe's he's like, those three up there, meaning Bobby, Dylan, and Jeremy, had never ran an ultra. And the three behind us had all ran an ultra. And he's like, I'm going to do what they're doing back here, and not what they're doing up there. So it was really funny. And I was like, you know what? You're pretty smart. That's a great idea. I think I'm just going to hang back with you too. And that's what we did. So
And that was a fun run too.
it was. I remember that very vividly.
I think that was the one that Dylan caught a video of a hog
Yep.
running across the
Yep.
trail in
Some
front of him.
hogs. Yep.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. We saw some skulls.
I don't remember that at
There
all.
were
yeah.
some skulls. Yeah, there was a. Yeah.
No, well,
man.
we remember it because it was defining for
It
us.
was. It was
just
very
a-
defining for
It was
us.
just a regular
Yeah.
run for the Triple S squad.
Yeah, and we were figuring this shit out. We're like, whoa, man, this is like a whole ass thing.
Yeah, and we went and did 15 miles. 'Cause you
15?
Did the Pruitt Trailhead out to Ross Prairie, the loop around Ross Prairie and back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun. We need to do that.
We
run
need to do it again.
That's
We
a
need to do
fun
it
run
again.
out there.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
I'm ready.
What are you doing Saturday?
Be working at Colt 45.
All right.
Yeah. So listen, I know
Say,
we're
speaking of
derailed
Colt 45, Stephanie's done that. Let's go.
Yeah, so you've done a lot of trail running.
That was my
Again,
first ultra.
Was it really? Colt 45 was your first one?
It was.
Yeah, you've been so inspirational. I mean, so tell us about
Hi.
your running. I mean, how did you get? I know that you were a part of my running journey. So, what was your running journey? How did you get to where you're at?
It wasn't on purpose.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I grew up in southeastern Massachusetts, around the Rhode Island border, around there. And I was always an active kid. So that was always part of my life. Did basketball, did softball, did a lot of softball. And I was always active, just running around, playing in the yard, stuff like that. And I actually did indoor track 1 year in high school. Had to think about that.
Wait, indoor track. Just
Indoor.
because it was.
Because it's
so
Massachusetts.
cold.
Because it's cold?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's cold.
It's cold.
So I ran, I think I ran the mile, maybe the 2 mile too. I'm not sure. I don't
Oh,
remember.
nice.
It might have just felt like it was 2 miles because
It felt like it.
Indoors.
Yes.
yes.
Yep.
Was it a full quarter mile track?
Yes.
Was it
It was
okay.
indoor quarter mile track.
Wow, I didn't even know they had those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
do.
they have at 6 Days in the Dome, I think theirs is 0.3 or something like that. So
Huh. I know they built a big
think
new
it
one
was.
up in
It might have been smaller, I
Gainesville,
don't know.
yeah.
but I don't even know how long the one in Gainesville is. The new
A
one.
lot of gymnasiums are pretty big.
We have an indoor track in Ocala.
We have a couple of them in Ocala. They
did-
just opened one at Ed Crosby
I
Center.
had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go run indoor tracks too.
Okay.
I'd rather
But
run.
no, she didn't like indoor track.
If Stephanie did it, I need to do it. I mean, come on. This is the way it works.
This
Okay.
was more than 25 years ago.
I can go back in time a little bit.
It was a long time
Turn
ago.
back time.
We'll run so fast, we'll go backwards.
But so I don't remember why I signed up for it. I don't remember if it was a friend of mine did it, the guy I liked that week did it. I don't know. I signed up for it, and if you pay the money, they let you on the team. So I tried it, did my season.
It's the only kind of team I'm getting on.
Yep.
You got to pay to get on.
I didn't
pay to get on it.
yeah, like $30, whatever,
Yeah.
the fees. So I didn't really like it, and I was in preparation for coming on here. I was kind of trying to figure out why. Part of in reflection was I wasn't really taught how to run.
Yeah.
We all know the basic mechanics of running, but not to run, for sport. And so I had never been taught really how to run. So I was just kind of flailing around, doing the best I could around the laps, and they tell me to pull in my elbows and pump my arms, but that's kind of all I had. So I was just trying to not die before I had to finish cross the finish line. So, but that was my only adventures in running back then. Just an active, in high school and college, and liked hiking and things like that. In and out of the gym off and on, kind of just do a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying
Trying to find your own way, your own thing that you like.
yeah, but I like trying different things.
Yeah.
And I get bored easy sometimes to do
Okay.
the same thing.
Squirrel. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, squirrel.
I'm a Gemini, so I appreciate that and understand that fully.
Also a Gemini.
Okay. All right.
okay,
That makes
all
so
right.
much sense.
I'm in Aries and I don't understand.
No, well, you wouldn't understand.
You're not expected
'Cause
to. So moving forward, moved down here, going in and out of the gym, and I came down here.
Down here to Florida.
To Florida, and joined a gym down here, and they had CrossFit. So I started getting into CrossFit for a while. I really liked that. That was a lot of fun.
Was that here in Ocala?
It was here in Ocala.
Which one?
It was at Zone.
Oh, Zone. Okay, cool. Nice.
I loved that.
How did I never know you were a CrossFit
Because
person?
you've never
this
interviewed
blows my mind.
You've never interviewed your own buddy.
Oh my gosh!
What do you
I
guys
would
talk
not
about on
have-
trail?
I would not have. We do therapy. We do therapy on the trail. That's what the
about a lot
trail
of
is
things.
for.
Yes.
CrossFit.
Okay, let's get into this.
It makes sense. I'm looking at. She's got good shoulders. I can see her doing a lot of that overhead pressing stuff. Yeah,
I picked up heavy things once and I put it down.
and then he cried.
I've been crying all week.
Again, I liked it for the variety.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
always something different
that
every
makes sense.
every day, every week, kind of thing. It was new moves. And I was like semi-committed. Go 3-4 days a week.
Oh
Kinda
wow,
thing.
that's pretty committed. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's people who go 6 days all the
Wow,
time.
holy cow! 6 days of CrossFit. I say that like I don't run 6 days a week.
But you don't CrossFit.
I don't CrossFit 6 days a week.
I just do the same repetitive exercise.
What was your
6 days a
favorite
week
thing
instead.
of CrossFit? What was like the best part of it?
Like a clean and jerk? You
the
like
heavy
clean and jerk?
lifts, the cardio portions.
A little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I liked the heavy lifts. I liked the deadlifts. I liked doing push presses.
What was your deadlift
I can look
PR?
at her
Do you
and
know?
tell you that
Remember?
she was
I have
good
no
at
idea.
pressing movements.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you that she was good at pressing movements just by looking at her.
What am I good at, Joe?
Running.
God damn it, Joe.
God damn it, Joe.
God damn it, Joe.
Okay, so you did CrossFit.
Did and
You're
then-
not doing CrossFit anymore.
No, I actually had an incident. I had vertigo
Oh.
out of nowhere.
Like
I
while
think it was-
CrossFitting?
I'm sorry?
Like while CrossFitting?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
At Thanksgiving dinner, waiting for dessert,
Oh.
I just started feeling hot and started feeling dizzy, and
Huh.
yeah. So I spent the rest of Thanksgiving weekend in the hospital.
I've eaten so much that I've had that feeling before.
I mean, I have two. It's turkey-induced coma.
No,
That's a different.
That's not the same thing,
Yeah.
huh? Okay.
Okay.
no. So after that had gone away, I didn't really feel comfortable doing CrossFit, doing
Yeah, making
the
you
heavy
nervous.
lifting
Yeah,
and,
sure.
and a lot of that stuff. So I started pivoting a little bit into running because we had done a couple of CrossFit exercises where they had us run a mile, and it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I still wasn't very good at it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And so when I couldn't do the CrossFit so much, I wanted to do something else. I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll run here and there. At the same time, a couple ladies from work had started doing some of those races in the Big Hammock Race Series. They picked a couple of those 5Ks and they would do those as something to do outside of the office. That was semi-healthy. So we would go for run 5K, get a breakfast. So I started running with them as well, and started enjoying it and liking the community and things like that. So that is really what got me into running.
So you were running like 5K races with your coworkers. What was your first 5K? Do you remember?
I don't.
It's probably a baseline 5K.
I want to say it was.
Yeah.
It probably. I want to say Cornerstone leads the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just a local 5K, and it
Yeah.
was it? I guess it wasn't eventful enough for you to remember. I mean, for me, my first 5K is like it's like locked in tight.
Oh,
like
mine too.
Because I remember training for it.
Yeah, me too.
It's not something I just showed up and did one day like some people do. They're like, oh, I'm gonna sign up for a 5K. That didn't happen to me that way. I had to run for months before I got myself to where I could run a 5K. Yeah. And I remember every step getting up to it.
There was a lot of walking in those first ones.
Yes. Yes. I still walk. I mean, it's okay.
Well, like you said, back then for me, I didn't know about how to train. So I didn't even know you could walk. I was just struggling to try to run, and I couldn't do it, and so it just took a long time. I had to lose a lot of weight to be able to do it comfortably, first of all. But yeah, so, that was a big piece for me too, is learning how to run. And that's, I think that's when I started enjoying running, was I figured there was a better way than just show up and blow up.
I like showing up and blowing up.
Yeah, I don't.
No, but that's one of the things is like everybody's, when you first start running, you're like doing every run as fast as you can. You think you're supposed to go all out every single time. And
Wait, you're not supposed to do that?
No, you're not. Because like once you start going slow, once you start easing in, then you really get to actually enjoy it.
That's
when
true.
you're not gasping for air every single moment.
That's why I love trail.
It does slow you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. So that everything was going well. So I found that the local running store in Gainesville had a meetup on Mondays. So they would meet at UF.
So was you living in Gainesville?
I was working in Gainesville,
Oh, okay.
so I'd go after work.
Because you said local. We live in Ocala now. So, or actually, you live over kind of Bellevue. I mean, Denellen, sorry. So that's a little ways from Gainesville.
About an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
But it worked out. So I'd meet them on Mondays, and they would teach us different runs. Every week was a different run.
Oh.
So, you can do the research, but it's different to have someone instruct you through it.
Yeah.
So someone to teach you, this is what a fartlek is. This is what, the tempo run is supposed to be. And this is this. And we would run the stairs sometimes, and we'd run the ramps, and then we'd just run around campus. And they'd, teach us what the different things were. So, it was a lot of
running
fun.
with more experienced people was really a good contribution to you and your running. Learned how to do it
Exactly.
because they were coaching you at the same time. Maybe go for a group run, do what they did, but you were learning.
And it gave me the time to pick their brains too, to kind of say, what about this? What about that? Oh,
Yeah.
what are you using for your handheld? Oh, what do you do about this? Or, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I love about running
That's
community.
huge.
Yeah,
That's
Wisdom.
huge. Hugely helpful.
yeah.
So on my 39th birthday, I decided I've been running 5Ks, and I think I did a couple 10Ks by then. I said, all right, I'm going to run a marathon for my 40th birthday.
Yeah, let's go.
So in the month of my 40th birthday, whatever
Yeah.
that time. So it's like, all right, that it being in June, it's
So
not going to be in
since your
Florida.
40th birthday is still 10 years away, you got a long training block ahead of you.
Should be no problem. So I picked a race, and I was working on it and training. I had done my first half marathon. I do remember that race
Okay.
vividly. That was Mount Dora. Love that race.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hilly though.
But it was a little bit. But
Yeah,
hill is a relative term.
that is true.
Yeah, it's Florida.
That is true.
Yeah. Kevin ran a few hills and he didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I don't like hills. I've just determined there's a lot of things I don't like, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
All right,
noticed
knowing
that.
what you don't like is half the battle.
That's true.
That is a battle for sure for Kevin.
So which marathon did you end up choosing?
I chose, I'm going to pronounce it wrong,
Is it Tomoka?
Manitowoc?
Manitowoc? Up
Yes.
in Wisconsin?
Wisconsin, yes.
Oh, Manitowoc.
That was the
Yeah.
one I was going to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Nice.
And I was training, all was well. And then a little thing on March 2020 came and derailed all those plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no running at all, then running a little bit. And knowing that I would probably be a one and done on the marathon, I wanted to wait and get the full marathon experience. So I pivoted.
So no virtual. You
I
didn't
did not
virtual
do a
marathon
virtual.
it.
Nope. I could have ran on the bike trails. I could have done other things. And I know I had, friends and family who would have supported me, but I wanted the whole experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran so many virtual. I did.
In 2020.
Yeah, I did virtual.
least 7.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I did 2 virtual 50 milers, a virtual 69 miler,
Heyo.
a couple virtual
Bah, bah, bah,
50Ks. I was doing like literally an ultra almost every weekend.
Wow, every weekend. That's
Yeah.
so. You're like
Well, I
overtraining.
DNF'd. Oh yeah, I was a hot mess. It was great.
You have a coach at this time?
No.
Oh.
No. I did not have a coach.
That's
at that
probably
time.
good.
Yeah.
That's probably good.
Yeah, I mean that the year after 2020, 2021, I did a few virtual runs too. I guess that was a real popular thing around that time. You could send off and get your T-shirt and get your medal and just
Well, a lot of
certify
it
your time
was,
and-
hey, like, a couple of them was, hey, these races aren't happening. The makers of the medals, of the T-shirts, all of those vendors are not getting business.
Yeah.
So this entire industry that was doing well, like making sure that those companies are still around when it's all over.
Yeah,
And so a lot of it was that, like, especially, made in the USA kind of ones of like, if you want these businesses, if you want this race director to still be around, there's how you support them.
It is really sad though how many races did go under and never come back after.
Yeah, the Ocala Marathon.
Yeah.
Like, why is there no marathon in Ocala?
Well, I guess
We need to
do it.
work on this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Moving on. So you didn't do Manitowoc.
No.
What did you end up doing? Like 2021, 22?
Running around.
You just chilling, just hanging
Yeah.
out?
It took me 4 years. I do the math. 4 years.
When did you start trail running?
Excellent question.
Yeah. You don't know?
I've always hiked. I mean, hiking's always been a thing, so
Yeah.
it wasn't unnatural for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to say it was a couple times you and Susan invited me out. You're like,
Yeah.
let's go. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So they were
brand new
enablers
shoes. I
for
think I
you
had new
too,
shoes.
huh?
Ah, I see a pattern.
Yeah, we do
here.
see a pattern.
Shae's the enabler.
Yeah.
She's trying to drag everyone to the trail. Come run with me through the woods.
You know, you and I have done some trail runs together, and you run very fast.
Yeah.
You try to kill me every time we run together.
She definitely
I do not.
she puts herself
Not once.
well on trail. She has some spatial recognition or something. I don't know. She's just able to move quickly.
Very fast.
Yeah.
Yes, very fast.
I don't think the trail slows her down at all from
Not
her
a
road
bit.
rush.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a very, very fast trail runner.
Yeah.
I feel agile for some reason, and at least in our trails here.
Yeah.
So
Well, a lot of people will lose a minute or two per mile, going from road to trail. I don't think that happens to you.
it does. It definitely does.
Feel like
Definitely
it.
does.
I mean, like I was
I
just.
mean, she's got a good, you've got good 5K, 10K PRs too.
we had a.
What's your 5K, 10K PR? Do you know? Ballpark it. It's fine.
Ooh, 27
That's good.
something, a little over 27:15 maybe.
That's good.
For
That's great.
5K.
It's a great time.
I just got under an hour for 10K.
Let's go.
Where'd you get at the Spud Run? Because I remember
That was the race.
That was the
Yep.
Spud Run. Okay, yeah.
So last year, a local race director, Darren DeTorres in Ocala, hosted a trail race called the
Twilight
Trot. It was a night
On the
trail
bike
race.
trails.
Yeah, on the bike trails. And you two, y'all went out and running together. And I could hear. I mean, I tried to keep up with you. Like I'm running behind you. And y'all are just giggling and laughing and talking and having a good time. I'm like, trying to just keep up. I can't catch my breath. And y'all are just having fun. I hate y'all. So,
Trail running's supposed to be fun.
yeah, but y'all were having fun.
Playing
I
in the
wasn't.
woods.
I was just trying to keep up. It
Yeah.
was miserable.
Maybe that's the thing. You were trying to keep up, and you should have tried to play in the woods, Joe.
Well, I do play in the woods a lot, but I'm like, I want to be part of the Triple S squad. They were having so much fun.
But your name doesn't start with an S, Joe.
I don't care. I've got some Joes around. We got some.
So
Yeah, there's a second Joe Miller.
Yeah, there's another-
We'll get to
Yeah.
Joe Miller part 2.
Baby Joe. It's Baby Joe.
But y'all make it look so fun and so easy. It's not so easy. It is so fun. Again,
But it is easy when
Sometimes.
you're enjoying yourself. When
Yeah.
when it's doing something you love, or when you know you're working towards a goal.
yeah,
I agree with that.
I try to keep it that way, but I can't keep it as easy and fun when I'm trying to run with you guys. So I had to
Have you tried running in front of them like you do with me?
That's exactly what I've had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I've ran with them quite a bit. I mean, I have.
You just put your arms out and be like, no, you're not passing me. Get behind me.
I've ran with the Triple S squad a lot now, and I have had a great time on trail with them.
Yeah.
But not at a race.
No. That's okay. That's all right. So, all right. So, fast forward. You did your marathon. Which marathon did you do first? Since you missed Manitowoc, what did you?
I've only done one marathon.
Oh,
She did an ultra. She is of the camp of doing an ultra
Ultra.
before the
okay.
marathon.
So you did
Yes.
ultra ahead of marathon.
This
Absolutely.
This is
Oh.
the way.
Okay.
Because the marathon she had was not that long ago.
Yeah,
You
her
know,
very first marathon was very
pretty recent. So
I followed the same path because I didn't do my first marathon until after I did a 50K.
Same.
Yeah, same
I
thing.
think that's like the same for
All of us.
Most
Yeah.
of us
Yeah.
who we know.
everyone we hang out with, because we're horrible enablers.
It
Like,
wasn't
we-
the plan, but
No.
that's how it worked
Yeah,
out.
it's how it worked
That's
out.
all right.
It's like Craig Betts. Why don't you sign up for another 200 miler?
Cowboy 200. Yeah, I was looking at that,
I
thinking
really
about
enjoyed my
something.
marathon though. My marathon was a lot of fun. I had a great time, and I don't know that I would have traded it to do it the other time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, though. I mean, that's
Like, it all
experience
worked out
you
in
wanted
the
to
end.
It worked out to be
It worked.
the one you wanted to do.
You went up to
Yeah.
Michigan, right? To
I did.
What was that? Saint.
It was Charlevoix.
Oh, Charlevoix.
Charlevoix.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, nice.
So tell us about some of your trail runs then. What I mean, you probably did some that weren't ultra distances, that were longer runs that you might have had some fun with. Did you remember anything?
Race wise, or
Yeah.
Like Whispering Pines.
I love Whispering
or-
Pines.
Yeah.
that was
okay.
actually I did 40 miles. I think.
Well, you
that
did
day.
40 that day. Yeah.
Nice.
I was having a good day. That was easy.
Yeah.
That was like an easy 40. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you.
That has never happened
Because the
again.
whole Triple S
That
squad
was
was
a
out there for
one-time
that
thing.
one.
Yeah. Me and Susan just hung out and ate our pub subs, and you're just like, I'm going to go out for another loop. And yeah, you had 40 by the end of the day.
I could have gone one more or two. I was like debating.
Yeah.
and
You had time.
You should have
I was
pushed.
like, eh.
You should have done it.
So what was your first ultra?
That was great.
Do you remember?
A Colt 45.
It was Colt 45.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Was
tell
it
us.
Shae ran
2
that with
years
me.
ago. Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah, because Susan ran her first 50K at Gate to Gate, and then the next month I ran Stephanie's first ultra with her.
Nice.
Cool. Ultra enabler over there.
Well, and it was flooded.
Oh boy.
A little bit, yeah.
We had that section we went through that was like almost shin deep water,
And this is
that
at
was
Colt
at
Creek,
Colt
right?
Creek.
Colt
Yeah.
Creek.
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
Sounds like a trend.
We've talked about this a few
Yes, this
times.
course is always flooded. It's always flooded out there.
And you guys keep saying long haul's not going to be flooded. I think it's going to be flooded.
Well, actually, Nicole Armbruster said to Saturday that Colt Creek Park trails were back open.
Oh.
So, I mean, I haven't seen them yet, but I know that the Colt 45 is this weekend and it's being moved.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean,
not.
that's okay though.
Yeah. So tell us about your Colt 45 then. How did that go?
Sure. I learned a lot about myself, that I'm not a fan of multiple loop races. So it's a 2-looper.
Okay.
So
It
first
is two
loop
loops.
was fabulous. Second loop was a struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a mental
You're like,
struggle.
I've seen this before, right? Is that what?
Well,
is that
kind
where
of.
it
Wait a
was?
second, because you had a great time at Whispering Pines, and that's a 5-mile loop.
It is.
But I think that was more
it's-
like hanging out with friends too.
It is.
And you had a much better day.
And it's sort of distant.
And it is. You don't need to carry as much with you,
Yeah.
and that kind of effect as well.
True.
So,
There's a lot of factors in play in that, I think.
but yes. So that was fun.
So what was your training like going up to like an ultra? I mean, like, how were you running at that time? What was you doing?
Whatever everybody else was doing.
I love it. Hey, you show up at a group run. You're like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing?
Pretty
that
much.
sounds good. That sounds good.
Kind
I
of,
want to do
yeah.
that.
We
Nothing
have
that
a-
sounded outrageous, but I was like,
Yeah.
okay, what are you doing? You're doing 5, you're doing 8, you're doing 10. How am I feeling today? I'll do 10.
Yeah,
Or, I was pretty smart, I think, about it, but I was very laissez-faire, and whatever everybody else was doing, I would do.
Well, good thing you were running with other ultra runners and
Yes.
trail runners, so their training
yes.
was consistent with what you needed to be doing for that type of race.
Yes.
I mean, so if you're going out every weekend and you're running 10, 15, 20 miles every weekend, that's equivalent to what an ultra runner is going to be doing.
Yeah.
Double digit miles
Yeah.
on their long runs on the
runs.
weekends.
Yeah. Now, did you have a coach at this time?
Oh, no.
Okay. You have a coach now, though.
No.
No,
You
don't
had
have
a coach.
Do not. I
Oh,
had a coach.
You had a coach. I see.
Gotcha.
I had, just for this race.
Okay, nice.
Nope, no coaching. I would often do whatever routes everybody else's coaches gave them. Tag along. And Shae would give me fair no warning. She's like, I've got this weird run, or I have this run, this hard run. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, like speed work stuff.
Yeah.
You've just been like, oh, when you
Hills
did
and
the,
Flats?
the hills and flats with me.
Hills and Flats. Ye old hills and flats.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't fully recovered. I was either sick or had injury or something.
You had
I
just
wasn't-
come off of something because it was
Yeah.
just like, you're like, all right, I'm going to skip this one. It was like, yep.
I
that's fine.
participated the best I could. When you turned around, I turned around. I still did it. I just didn't run quite as far.
When
Yeah.
I tip, you dip, we dip.
Oh, I hate hills and flats.
I love hills and flats. It was great. It was great.
But no, I mean,
So she's done
There was no
several
particular-
ultras. She did so you did Wild Florida 50K last year.
That was
Yeah.
amazing. That's a beautiful
You and
race.
That's
Susan
beautiful.
did that one
Yes.
together? Yep.
what made it amazing?
It was beautiful.
It's on the Swanee
What
River.
made
right?
it beautiful for
It
you?
was absolutely beautiful. I've always wanted to go by the Graffiti Bridge.
Yeah.
I have a lot of hiking friends that hike up there, and it just went along the river. It went in and out along the river, and there's some ups and downs, but it's not incredibly technical. It was just absolutely beautiful.
Huh. A lot of hills along the banks of that river, white sandy kind of steep banks going down to the water a lot of times.
little bit.
They
But
had
I mean-
they had that race this weekend actually.
Yeah, this
this past
did.
weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
Carla
ran
just did it.
Yeah.
But
So-
they weren't super deep. I mean, they're 8 steps down, 8 steps up. It wasn't crazy hills.
Yeah.
So I really, really enjoyed that race.
And then after that, you did Painted Horse.
I did.
Hey.
Got to see all the horsies.
I've ran that one.
Yeah. I ran that one too.
Yep.
I guess we will probably be running it this year.
Yeah, ta-dunch.
Yeah, and then you actually made a friend that
Yes.
you'd never met her before. She was coming for her first 50K. She came down from Georgia, and y'all just teamed up and stayed together the whole time.
And she had crew, and they were amazing. And they
Yeah.
treated me like I was one of their family. It was so nice.
I love
Such a
that.
blessing.
That's
yeah,
great.
I remember you guys coming in, and it was just like, oh, you guys have been together the whole time. That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, that's fun.
We've shared crew a few times with people ourselves. I mean, I love crewing people. It's just so much fun. I actually
Except me.
well, you make me work. I mean, that's it. You know, everyone else is so much nicer than Kevin is.
Well, here's the problem: is I know you and you know me, and that's why it makes it easier to be mean to you.
I guess that's probably what it is.
I mean,
Yeah, he'd probably have a harder time being mean to a stranger.
to a stranger. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be like,
Well,
"Excuse
honestly-
me, sir.
honestly,
May
I don't-
please sit down." Like, Joe, I'm fucking sitting down.
I don't think he would. I
Joe,
don't
bring
actually,
the car here
Bring
right
the car
now.
here right now.
I don't think he was actually very mean to me at all. But he was a little whiny, little
That's okay. Moving on.
something.
That's okay. Moving on.
Yeah, but that was the first time I'd kind of really had a crew kind of situation in a race. And so I did feel a little guilty because I felt like I was kind of freeloading off them a little bit. It wasn't my intention, but they were very generous and very nice. They bought me a Coke and gave me some of their crackers and you know, everything like that. It was very generous and very nice. And I realized that's kind of what the community was about. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody, you know, I would be happy just to go crew people. Like, hey, I need a crew. And that's one of the, I think, who was I talking about? I was talking about this with somebody the other day of just like, we all want to give so much. And like, you know, it's so tough asking for help.
Yeah.
It's so hard to ask for help. But any of us would be like, yes, please ask me. What can I do? How can I help? So
But for us to ask, it's very difficult.
it's very difficult to
Yeah.
ask. So, you know, sometimes it's got to be like, hey, even if it's awkward, the worst thing somebody can say is, no, I can't, or I've got something else going on.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, crewing is just my baby. I just love crewing, though. I like, you know, I was thinking about this weekend. I went out and crewed someone doing the Across Florida 200. Yeah, just a little bit, not much. He had his own crew, and I went out and paced like a half marathon with him or something like that. And you know, these people a lot of times doing this Across Florida 200, for example, they don't know me. They don't know me really, but they're doing probably the hardest thing they've ever done in their entire life.
Yeah.
I mean, and I, a perfect stranger, get to be a part of that. You know, that's just inspiring to me that I get to be a piece of something that is
It's
the
a little
hardest,
creepy, though. It's a
hardest
little
thing
creepy.
you've ever done.
I mean, you're chasing some dude in the woods at night.
It is.
Naked.
Well, not naked.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing clothes. I haven't done the ACFL naked.
Oh,
No, you're
That's a
going through
great idea.
neighborhoods. You're going through neighborhoods.
There's a lot of bugs.
You will get things shot off. There are bugs.
There's a skeeter on my Peter.
no,
knock it off.
stop
No.
it.
God damn it, Joe.
God damn it, Joe. All right, Stephanie, please help us bring us back.
Yes.
Bring us back to something. I don't
Yeah.
know what.
Well, and then you did long play. And Joe, you were at long play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been out there the last 2 years at
You were
Long
at
Play.
Aid Station?
Yeah, and I actually seen Steph out there at Long Play. That was fun. They changed.
it was hot that year, though.
They changed.
was warm.
They changed the course a little bit from the previous year, and so they moved the aid station, and it was right at the road, you know, and it was kind of nice for me because it was easy to get in and out and clean up and stuff. But yeah, that is such a neat course, though. The Long Play, I mean, that's got that one little area. It's like a ravine that you kind of run down into and then back up out
Well,
of.
you do
know?
that in the other Croom races like Fool's Run. You
Yeah.
got to do it in Fool's Run too.
That's a pretty cool little area to run
is,
through.
yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
See, that was not a good day for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had good intentions. It just was not a good day.
But did you finish?
I did finish.
So
I'm an official finisher. I
That's
got my
okay.
record.
it's not a bad day then. It's
So
just not a
and you
great
were very
day.
kind afterwards and helped me take off my shoes and
Yeah.
all, get my
So-
chair and all that kind of stuff.
So that race, you get a record for the award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they give you a record.
You get
A long
you
play
get a medal,
record.
and then you also get a full 33 and a third record because you ran 33 and a third mile.
And then if you leave it in
That's
your
cool.
garage for several years, it completely warps.
It is vinyl.
Yes.
It is vinyl.
It is an actual record.
So I recently when I was cleaning out my garage, like I ran it in 2019, and so then I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can play this. No,
So it went from I'm in the mood for love to I'm in the mood for love.
I don't have a record player, but if I did, I would
You
be
should
able
come
to
on.
tell
You don't have a record player? How retro and cool is it now these days to have a record player?
Well, if you have a record player, you got to buy a record.
Everyone has them now. I got one of those old wind up ones. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I have boxes full of ceramic albums.
A gramophone? Is it a gramophone?
Yeah, it's like a gramophone.
gramophone.
It's not a gramophone brand.
I have a record we're going to play at Joe's Thanksgiving. I'm going to bring it.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a surprise.
It'll play on a gramophone?
It will play a record.
Yeah. Well,
You have a record player?
Well,
How many
I have
records
that.
do you
I just
have?
have that one. It plays with a needle, like an actual
What
steel
records do you
tube needle.
own, Joe?
I have so many records. I have like 2-3 boxes of. But again, these are very old ceramic records.
Oh, ceramic.
Yeah, they're not tubes like the older gramophones have a tube.
Huh.
But these are ceramic records.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
not vinyl.
Are you from
It's
the
like
past?
music boxes.
Yeah, they're so cool. They sound neat when you play them. They just sound very old and nostalgic. The sound because it's not powered. You know, it vibrates through a needle up into a big box that puts the music. I'll play it for you guys. I got Christmas music.
Oh my
Very
gosh,
excited.
I'm so intrigued.
Very
at this.
excited to
so
see this.
intrigued.
Yeah.
Okay. So long play.
Yeah.
Got your record.
Yeah.
And didn't have a
It's
good time.
not a good
No.
time.
So what is your takeaway from that?
I enjoyed that race. I thought they did a great job at the race, but I'm not a big fan of the long distances.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I have just completed another 50K, I know.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
get to
That
that.
wasn't my last
So
one. yes.
then, like 2-3 months later, you do your marathon, and you have an amazing trip.
Yes. And I made my time goal on my marathon. I was very excited.
What was your time goal?
Just under 5 hours.
Okay, nice. Good for
Wow.
you.
And it was my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday to
But you did hire a coach for your marathon, correct?
I did not.
No.
You didn't?
I did not. I merged 2 online plans together and
What?
followed those.
No, what did you have a
I've been-
coach? I thought you had a
Copy
coach.
paste.
I thought you hired a coach for a little while.
I did.
Yeah, for this last
Teach me how to
race.
run mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can run pavement.
Oh,
So
I
now we're getting
see.
to
Now I understand.
Yes.
I
I had
understand.
enough
Yep.
experience around me and internet capability to do everything up to the marathon. Mm-hmm. Then I said, okay, now I'm out of my comfort zone, my wheelhouse. I need a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
learning how to climb.
Yeah.
So what? Like so, obviously you did. What was the name of the race? Sky to Summit,
Sky to Summit.
and that's a 50K. And where
It
was
is.
that at?
It is in Sky Valley
Okay.
in it's in Georgia on the North Carolina line,
Okay.
up by Clayton.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yes.
Very loud. Your dishwasher is very loud.
You're the only
So-
one that can hear it.
No.
No, she's
Everybody at home can hear it. Just so you are aware. So
washing
everybody.
dishes.
not. This is so nice to know that Kevin washes dishes.
My dishes are clean, so next time you guys come over to eat food, you won't have dirty dishes.
I thought it was the air conditioning cutting off and on. Yeah. How
It's
interesting.
fine.
Well,
It's literally
well, anyone listening to this week's podcast will also get the enjoyment of listening to Kevin's dishwasher.
It's ASMR.
Welcome
It's
to
free.
Dishwasher ASMR. Here you will be regaled with sounds. of the
Swash, swash,
plate
swash, swash.
being
Clang,
Post
clang, clang,
manicotti.
clang.
This week on Dishwasher Unlimited, we will be talking about how do you load your dishwasher.
If you want to send me money on OnlyFans, you can. I'll send you pictures of inside my dishwasher.
Do you wash your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher?
I rinse them
Yes.
off.
I rinse them.
Okay, so you
I'm a
don't
rinser.
you don't buy the fancy
I buy the fancy.
fancy soaps that are
I
supposed
do.
to eliminate the need for that.
I do buy the fancy soap.
How often do you clean your dishwasher?
Actually, clean my dishwasher every month.
Really?
I do. Yep, because there's a little trap in the bottom. You
Uh-huh.
open it and you pull it out and you clean all the gunk out of it. And then there's a screen.
Uh-huh.
You take the screen out, you clean it out, and you put it all back together.
Wow.
So I didn't know that until very recently.
Shay did not know
I
that.
moved into my house and purchased my dishwasher in 2016.
I said, Shay, I was like, your dishwasher, it's
Not washing dishes so good, huh?
can I take a look? And I took a look in a book reading Rainbow.
Nasty rainbow.
It was all the colors.
Well, now you know.
So,
Yes.
listen at home. If you have a dishwasher, make sure to clean your dishwasher.
Yeah.
You can also clean your washing machine too.
You can. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You buy little tablets for it.
They do.
It's a thing.
It's the thing.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
Stay clean.
once I started cleaning it, it seemed to have gotten dirtier.
Oh.
What
Really?
did?
My wash machine,
Really?
Really?
or it's spitting out more of the dirt at me that I never knew was there before. But I'm having to clean it all the time now.
Nice. Or you
Really?
just dislodged all the locked in dirt that was locked in there. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Now it's
Yeah.
coming out in chunks.
No.
Gonna
Not
get a
in
new,
chunks,
gonna get a whole new set.
It's just time for a new
Set.
dishwasher
Yep.
or a new washing machine.
Yeah. It's nice to buy a new one every now and then.
Yeah. I don't even have one.
That's true.
Yeah.
Shae
Anyways.
has one.
She does. Anyways, so Sky to Summit, it's in North Georgia.
Yes.
So that's cool.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the race. Who put on the race?
Run Bum
Run Bum?
races.
Okay.
Yes.
They also put on Wild Florida.
They did.
Yeah.
And that was very well organized and a lot of information. It was clear. So I really enjoyed that one. So I was excited to sign up for this one.
Okay.
So I had seen it last year, but it was too late in the season
Mm-hmm.
to sign up for it. And I knew it was sold out and I knew I wasn't going to be trained for it. So I had put it on my radar to do it this year.
I got you.
So
So tell us a little bit about the race. Like, what's the elevation look like? Do you know?
Sure. It starts around 4,000 feet in elevation because you actually do drive up a mountain to get to the top
Okay.
to start. And then it has 7,500 feet of elevation gain
Wow. Okay. Wow. That's
for the 30 miles.
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's a lot of, and I imagine there's probably a lot of that in small sections too, where you're doing a lot of climbing for a short period of time.
There were about 3 big hills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's the way the Appalachian Mountains are. They're not rolling like, you kind of like climb,
You just go straight up.
go straight up, and then you're up there.
Yeah.
Then you might run the top of the ridge for a while, but then you got to come down.
Come back down.
Yeah. Huh.
No thanks. Hard pass. But
Okay, so you knew that, hey, I'm Florida Flatland. How am I going to train for the mountain?
Exactly.
So what'd you do? What'd your training look like leading up to that?
It was a lot of doing variety, some hill repeats, some speed work, some stuff I normally wouldn't do myself.
Yeah.
Without a trainer, I just run. I
Yep.
just wake up and run.
Because you became part of the Frayne Pain Train.
I did.
For a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He came with rave reviews, and Shae had been training for a race with elevation. And I reached out to him, and Brian had already done this race.
Oh yeah,
So I
Brian
thought,
did that.
that was amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So someone who knew exactly what I was going to go through would be able to help me through it.
Nice.
So I signed on for 4 months to have him train me for that.
Nice.
And that was amazing.
So hill repeats in Florida, how'd you manage that?
There's actually some good rolling hills where I live.
Oh, yeah?
There's some decent hills.
So tell me about some of your decent hills.
She's in Denellen. So, like when you're on the Withlacoochee Bait or Trail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there where the blue run connector is. Mm-hmm. Like that one
That
little place where that
section, yeah,
wide
where you
side,
go
where that
way
wide
up.
sidewalk is
Yeah.
going up to the. Yeah, that is a good hill. I forgot about that thing.
Well,
Yeah,
and
we
then her
usually walk
neighborhood
it.
is like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of good hills in my neighborhood.
Nice.
I would have not imagined.
So you just did hill repeats.
Yeah.
Like,
I just incorporate them in my daily runs. I got to run a 3 mile, 5 mile. Just run up the hill,
all right.
build it in, get used to them.
One time or 500 times?
Well, if I'm just doing a regular run, I'll just do it one. But I'll
Yeah.
make sure I go a route that adds one of the hills.
So I got a
Absolutely.
big hill right out here that I say big hill. That's cute.
It's called a landfill.
I mean, it is. It's shit mountain, trash mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mount Trashmore.
Mount-
One of these
No,
days, they
trash.
will close that thing down for trash and
Yes.
eventually make it into a park. That's what they
Yes.
do with
No,
those
it's
things.
closed now. It's
It is.
it's a transfer station.
It is a
It's been
transfer
closed.
station, but they still are off gassing
Yes,
like
they're
a lot of
still
the methane.
off-gassing,
So
yeah.
it's not safe for people to run on and be a park yet.
But eventually,
But once they do, we are climbing up Mount Trashmore and doing hill repeats.
Oh, I can't wait.
they've been putting
I will be
trash.
planting the WTF flag on top of Mount Trashmore. I will claim it for this podcast.
That place was a mountain 40 years ago when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And so they've put 40 more years of trash on top of that thing. It's huge. It's massive.
Yeah.
Hill repeats. So then you
so-
also did, I know you did treadmill hiking.
Treadmill. That was tough.
Yeah.
That was really tough.
Did you incorporate a lot of power hiking in your training?
Not too much.
Not
a little
too
here
much.
and there.
Yeah.
Are you just naturally a good power hiker?
Good's a relative term.
Well,
Like I'm okay at it. I'm nowhere near Shae.
Okay.
yeah.
Shae's like expert level.
She's the gold star.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
intermediate.
Okay. All better than I am. So
Yeah.
You have to practice it.
Yeah.
You
That's it.
know this.
Yes.
Yeah.
We all
let me,
know.
let me. I'm going to ask you a legitimate question, and I don't want to come out wrong, but do you think ladies do it better than men? Because
Power hiking?
Power hiking. For some reason,
No.
all the ladies that I know seem to be really good at it, and I'm really bad at it. So I don't know if that's just me.
I think this is you are biased to the people you are around.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is. Because
Because I know several very, very good power hikers that can get shit done, that can walk a sub 2400 mile.
my wife can
Whoa.
walk circles around me, and she's just a tiny little thing. And I don't know what it is about that lady. She can walk so fast.
She's fueled by Pop-Tarts, Joe.
That is true.
I'm very excited. She
does
wants
help.
to get a Pop-Tart tattoo.
She does. She did.
needs
She said
to
that to us the
happen.
other day.
She said
She's
it.
I want a Pop-Tart tattoo. I was like, yes. We are supporting that.
I don't know. Maybe it is because I spend a lot of my time on trails with the ladies, but it just seems like you are all really good at power walking, and I'm not. And I know there's
It's practice.
And there's
Really
other
do.
guys like, well, and some of those guys I'm related to, like my cousin Keith. He's also struggling with power hiking, but we're made from the same DNA. So maybe it's
I'm not bad at power hiking.
yeah,
I
yeah,
could power hike a sub 12.
yeah. I could never get
But
there.
here's it's all about what you practice and what
That's
you put
true.
your focus into. So like, here's kind of the advice of like when I was when I was pacing Craig and Nicole during Across Florida, they asked me like how do you become good at power hiking? And one of the like kind of quick tips that I have is find music that has a very good BPM. So like I like a 180 to 200 BPM playlist, which you can just search in Spotify.
Yep.
And you can find it in whatever genre that you like.
No yacht rock.
You can probably find a little bit of something.
I think I can power walk to some yacht rock.
So you can find something like that, and you can kind of match the beat.
Definitely
But
not
one
EDM.
of Unz music. But one of the other things that I really can advise if somebody has access to a treadmill, what you do is you get this treadmill and you start walking. You bump up the speed. Keep walking fast. Once you even like start to run a little bit, that's when you know that's too fast. So you bump it down too.
Well, the thing is, I start running at very low speeds.
Well, and see, that's what it takes is you kind
Yeah.
of learn like, okay, well, I can walk at this pace. So then you walk at that pace until it becomes.
If I hit a 16-minute pace, I'm having to run.
Well, think about your hips. Think
Yeah.
about your hips. Think about your legs.
I got nice hips.
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, think
Would you
about
like
your
to
hip.
see my
Like,
hips?
I've seen your hips.
Okay, I'll show
But
them
if
to you.
I've seen them.
Right now?
Not right now. Not right now.
Yeah, right now, Joe.
Anyways, but like, think about how your legs are. Like, you're not tall, so you have a disadvantage because you're shorter,
Yeah.
and you also got a little.
Hey, here's the thing. No. Well, you say Joe's short.
Tort, man.
Yeah.
I'm short.
Yeah.
true.
Stacy's short.
That's
it doesn't.
Yeah. So my wife is a tiny. She's a
Yeah, but you
5
got
foot.
legs that are like that big around.
She's
bro.
5 foot tall and she can speed walk all around me.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, that series, like that really is one of the things. And like one of the things that I love about power hiking on a treadmill is you can easily just maintain a 12-minute pace power hiking on a treadmill.
That's true.
Whereas you wouldn't be able to outside because it's so much, the elements are a little more difficult. So like, you can get solid 13s just fine as long as you've got the focus because you really have to focus in on that and be ready for it to be as hard as running. If you're power hiking well, sometimes it can be just as
Hard, if not harder.
hard,
than
yeah,
running.
as hard as
we
running.
think about our friend Carol who
Oh,
walks
she's
everything.
amazing.
She walked at our race this weekend and she's just an incredibly fast walker and she'll do 100 miles and
Yeah.
she's fast.
I mean, she can power hike a 11-minute mile.
yeah.
Like, I mean,
Wow.
I do think some people are just the shape of their hips or something make them
I found if you swing your
genetically
hips, if you
predisposed
swing
to be
your
able to
hips
do
side
it.
Well,
to
you're not
side.
supposed to.
But that's
isn't
what
that, that's like what the speed walkers do.
Yeah, I like power.
And it really screws those people up. Though.
Yeah. I mean, I could go faster though if I.
That's true. That is true. But
Sacrificing your long term for short term benefit.
sometimes, yeah. But anyway, so just a tip of like if you want to learn how to power hike faster, get a good beat and really stick to it and really focus on it because like sometimes I've been out doing like a because Brian would have us I'm sure you had one of these where he would give me a 15-mile run and then I would have an hour power hiking after it.
Yep.
And sometimes and I do this when I'm running too, I get out my phone and I fuck around on my phone while I'm running. It's a bad habit I have. And sometimes I'll do that. Do you guys not run?
No.
Sometimes
No,
I'll.
not capable of multitasking in that way.
Are you kidding me? I would fall down.
Whose ultra running stats are you looking at during your run?
I'm just looking up stuff. I'm like, I'm curious about this thing. Like I'm listening to a podcast. I'll pause the podcast and look something up. And I've actually almost
fact checking everything. Fact check everything.
I am never debating you ever again.
I even debate whether to take it out for a picture sometimes. I'm like, nah.
Is the picture really worth it?
Yeah. To me, running is a tech free area. Yes, I have a Garmin watch, but I don't do much headphones. I don't do.
I
much
love that.
For
I
me,
love
it
that
is
great
tech-free.
view. Like if I can see a really nice view of something, I got to stop and take a picture. It slows me down.
I will, but a lot of times it doesn't look nearly as good through the
It never
camera
looks as
in the
good.
phone as it did in my eyes and my memory. So
Yeah, never.
I agree with that.
yeah, but then you look at the photo and you're like, oh, that was such a nice time.
Yeah,
if it wasn't all sweaty and foggy and
it depends on
where I'm at in my run,
depends on where you're running. Like if you're running a trail festival in Utah,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and you put the GoPro on your head.
Yeah. So you guys had a great time. Didn't you guys go do that? You did
That was
Triple S
amazing.
Squad?
Yep. We did Trail Fest in Utah. We did Zion, Bryce Canyon, and Horseshoe.
Horseshoe Bend.
Would you do it again?
So that was the Triple S
Oh, yeah.
squad. All
I would
three
do it
of you.
again.
I've already done it, so
Would you do it again though?
I would do another similar one.
You wouldn't do
maybe,
the same
you
one
know,
again?
honestly, maybe.
I'm of the thought I'd like to do different things and new things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rule out doing it again, but if I had the opportunity to do something else that was different, I would take that opportunity most likely over doing the same thing twice.
Agreed.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that was the only thing that was available, I would absolutely do it again.
But y'all ended up with some really freaking
Oh, some
kick-ass
gorgeous
pictures from that race.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Y'all had some wonderful pictures out
Yeah.
there.
And then one of our best, most photogenic areas was the Slot Canyon we did
After the race.
after.
After the race, you went and checked out the Slot Canyon. Yeah.
Very cool.
It was awesome.
Super jealous.
Lots of scrambling and like
So what prompted you guys as the Triple S squad to go out and do that race together? I mean, what was the planning? How'd y'all say, hey, let's go? Do you all together?
Susan loves the vacation races.
Yeah.
So she and Mark, they go to a lot of the national parks and they'll go, she's done several of the vacation races, and the Trail Fest was kind of on her radar for a long time. And I think it was like an entire year before it had just happened, and like, hey, we should do this the next year. And so then we did end up all signing up for it. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's so cool.
We had our fun little vacation.
So you went, you got a tent. Yeah, so y'all did like the glamping version of it, right? Like, didn't y'all rent like the tents that
Well,
they
I
had provided?
just
call it glamping.
No, everybody had, like, you would either have a tent.
But y'all paid them to provide you a tent.
Yes.
didn't you?
Yeah.
It's part of the
most
package.
people, it's part of the package.
Oh,
They set it
okay.
up
Yeah.
in a park.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's all part of it where they have the entire tent city all lined up. So it's
tent
very
city.
few people that bring their own tent or bring, I think there's like
Campers.
some motorhomes. Yeah.
Yeah, there was an area for
very few. But
Oh,
it's
that's what I
so-
would do.
But it's so far out from the main camp that it's
really?
it's so far.
So no
It was an
Taj?
experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
No Taj.
I wouldn't do it. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like at Ragnar when there's the motorhome camping is so far away from the main hub.
Yeah.
It just takes you away from the activity and the fun of the event.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, they had that. I was very well organized. They did
It
a great
was.
job with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Joe, we're doing it.
Let's do something. Well,
Well, I know Susan.
doing something.
I was gonna say Susan messaged me the other day about doing the Redwoods one.
Are they actually doing it though?
They're actually doing the Redwoods one. I think it's actually in May this year, which it's like it's so soon, and I've got so many.
There's
potentials.
so many trips planned
So
next
much
year.
stuff.
Yeah.
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 They do tend to do them 2 or 3 years in a row, and then they rotate.
Okay.
So, because I know that some of them come in and out, but when they're doing them, they said they were doing them for several years because they've done the work and the legwork and
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to
permitting and
recoup
all.
their some money.
Exactly, and they just keep going, and then they focus on another area for however long.
You know, I do have a
hopefully we can do the year
question.
after.
How did y'all come up with the little nickname for yourselves as the Triple S Squad? Do you remember how that story did it just
No.
happen? Y'all don't remember nothing? Just one day you're
I
Triple
don't
S
remember
Squad?
if that was
Probably just
something
said it of like
one of us said or someone called us that. I don't remember. It did not come from me. I'm not that creative.
So I remember Bobby, friend of the podcast, before he moved to Oregon, he would always say, "We got our own name. It's the JKB Squad." And we would laugh. We would just laugh because we'd be out on trails and we just giggle.
Yeah, we
I
did.
think
so
it was
funny.
just probably came from like a Strava thing of like I'm titling it. I'm like Shae, Susan, and Stephanie, Triple S, and so
Nice.
Triple S
Stuck.
Squad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, it's a catchy, cool name.
Yeah.
For catchy, cool people that,
Hey.
that do really catchy, cool stuff together.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like the 18th time we've gotten off course, and now we got to get back on
There's
course.
so much
There's
cool
so much
stuff.
to talk about.
So we was at Sky Summit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at Sky to Summit. You're training for Sky to Summit. How are you feeling going into the race?
Well, a couple weeks before the race, I was a bit apprehensive. Not a dig on the coach at all. It was the fact that it was a really, really hot summer here in Florida.
Yes.
And even though I had done the work, I wasn't seeing, when we had a little cool break, I wasn't seeing the results or what I thought I would see as the results. So I was a little nervous saying, okay, well, I had to power walk a lot more of my runs than I wanted to because it had been so hot. So I was starting to doubt a little. I'm like, all right, I put in the work, but I'm not seeing it, but I'm going to wait and hope that it'll come
Okay.
when during
Yeah.
the race, you know? So going into the race itself, I was feeling a lot better. I had a couple days and a couple runs that went well. I hadn't been pushing myself because I wanted to make sure I was good for the race, but I was able to complete long runs and I was feeling good. I was starting to get a little bit of that confidence a couple weeks in.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Coach Brian gave me a couple good pep talks too.
Yeah. He's really good at that.
So
Apparently he's good at that.
He's
yeah.
very good at that.
yes, he is.
Yeah.
So you show up to the race, and what was the start like? What was getting to the race like? How was that?
Did you stay? I'm assuming you stayed. You stayed up there? Or was
I
it
did.
a-
I drove up on Friday. Friday morning, drove up. It's 8-hour drive.
Okay.
So I drove up and
Did you go to Buc-ee's?
No, I actually went to Buc-ee's the Wednesday, the day before in St. Augustine.
Oh, okay.
I was there for work.
Okay.
That was my first Buc-ee's experience.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just had to ask. Anytime I
overwhelming.
drive
Buc-ee's
up that
is
way.
so overwhelming. There's stuff everywhere.
And people everywhere.
It's chaos.
It's always
There's like 197 bathrooms in Buc-ee's. It's unreal.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's so many. There's so many toilets in Buc-ee's. But anyways, not trying to derail. your
No,
conversation
no worries.
at all. Again.
So it was an 8-hour drive.
Yeah.
Nothing incredibly out of the ordinary. The pickup was a nice little town of Clayton. That was a fun little town.
Yeah.
So it had a lot of outdoor shops, kind of hiking related, a lot of outside restaurants and things. So it was a lot of fun. Went and got that. Got settled into an Airbnb up in the mountains, up this windy road. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
The leaves change yet?
Yes.
Nice.
Loved the leaves.
Yeah.
Loved the mountains and the hills.
Beautiful.
It was reminiscent of New England.
Okay.
It sort of looked a lot like New Hampshire and Vermont does. Not quite as bright and vibrant in the colors, but it was absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I was not going to complain. It was
Nice.
nice.
That's great.
Cool weather. So that was good. Funny story. No Wi-Fi at the Airbnb.
Oh.
But they were getting over the hurricane still.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Starlink was on its way, but hadn't arrived yet. So good thing we updated the GPS. Because in the morning, I didn't know how to get to the race from my phone because my phone didn't know where it was. So I was able to plug in the GPS and go right up the mountain.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
We'd have had to pull out an atlas, and you didn't have one. Then pull it
I had a
out.
Florida Atlas in the front of my car. I did not have a Georgia one.
That's funny.
So that's how I
Should've
started my
printed-
morning. I
should've
gave
printed off your
myself an
map
extra
quest.
5 minutes.
Print off MapQuest. What is this, Joe? 1997. Are we asking Jeeves on where to go?
Need a signal for that.
Oh, goodness. All right. So
yeah,
you made it
so-
to start.
I did. So I did give myself extra time because I knew I'd have
Good.
to get all that set up. Made it to start plenty early. It was a little chilly for me.
Yeah.
It was a little warm for them, but it was about 50.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh,
about
that's
50.
cold.
Yes, I'm
it's
freezing.
like it's been 50 recently, and I'm so cold.
It's going to be 41.
I hate it.
Oh.
It is gonna be chilly.
Saturday morning.
Feels good, though.
48.
Yeah, it's going to be 41 this Saturday.
Yeah.
But it felt good. It was a great temperature for a race.
Yeah.
So it was all good there. Parking getting set up. They talked about needing a headlamp, but it was starting late enough I wouldn't need the headlamp. Then he was saying at the end, if you're going to be in the back of the pack, or you might need it. And I'm like, I'll be in the back of the pack, but it said it ended at 6:30, and sunset was like 7 or 7:30. So I was kind of a little nervous, but I was hemming and hawing. And I wore the gloves. I had little stretchy gloves because my hands were a
Yeah.
little cold. 1 mile in, they went in my pocket, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Good.
But did you end up taking the headlamp?
I took the headlamp, but I never needed it.
Yeah. Good call.
Well, it's funny, the mountains, though, because you can kind of get down into a valley or a holler, down in between the mountains. And it may
Making
be,
moonshine down the
may be bright if you're up on the top, but if you're down the bottom somewhere, you got a lot of shade. And you might not be able to see.
It's not that big and don't take up that much room, so
Yeah.
I'd rather have it for safety
Yeah, have
purposes
it,
in
yeah.
case something ever happened. Because there were some pretty aggressive cutoffs
Yeah.
at the aid station, so I can't imagine they would let you be there late enough that you would be in the dark.
Yeah.
Unless something
Yeah.
happened between the last aid station
Or if you got lost?
or
Yeah.
you got lost.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah. So
That's a good call. Yeah, for sure.
I had it with me. So that was fun. So the start of the race, they do warn you unless you're used to running up a mile uphill, don't run the Hearst Hill.
Okay. How many people
Really?
did run the first hill?
I don't know. I was in the back.
Okay.
They said it so many times that there were very few people who ran up the first hill. So we start the race. It's on pavement. It's on an access road. We're actually running uphill, but it was very faint uphill.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
it was a Florida uphill. we'll
Okay.
call it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're jogging. It's an ultra. You're jogging, not really running. To start jogging, and then we turn a corner, and now we're power walking up the pavement because that's a hill.
Yeah.
And then it turned into a gravel road for about 40 minutes.
Oh.
Power hiking up the gravel road.
Well, how much gain was in that first section there?
No idea, because I almost forgot to put my Garmin on. So I did put it on, but the GPS wasn't ready right away.
Yes, because that's another thing I mentioned to Stephanie. When you travel somewhere, you're going for a race, if you're not doing a shakeout run, that's fine. Just make sure either the first day you get there to turn on your watch
And
to
sync it
go
to the GPS.
really?
GPS. Yeah. Just
No
start
shit.
just go like you're starting a run so it can find the nearby satellites, because it doesn't really think about the fact that you're still, it thinks you're still in Florida, and it hasn't had to connect to the GPS and the satellites that are above where you're at, because it has like its bank of satellites. So like, I think I can do it.
Yeah, like even with your phone.
Yeah, you can recalibrate your watch.
Your phone's the same way. Like you can reset it to like the cell phone towers you're traveling through.
Yeah, see, like if I pull up, I've got it on my watch right now. I can see the satellites that are overhead right now.
You better put aluminum foil on your head right now.
Yeah, you can see like all these satellites here.
Do not put that watch in your front pocket.
Do not. It's causing me cancer with
on.
you sitting next to me right now.
So Kevin's looking at my watch, which has about 50,000
There's
satellites
so
on
many
there.
satellites. There's so many. You know how many there is, Joe?
At least 7.
At least seven. So that's kind of one of the things. If you go somewhere, and if let's say I fly and I fly across the country, it's going to think, it's going to start trying to connect to these satellites.
Which they're not there.
It struggles
They're
enough
not
with
there.
the time
Yeah.
change. I can never get
Oh,
my
yeah.
watch and my phone and all those things to sync together when I change
Yeah.
time zones.
Huh.
Yeah.
So first hill,
Anyway.
power hooked up to first hill.
Yeah, for the first couple hours.
Yeah.
So then we hike about 40 minutes up the gravel road, which is just like the treadmill. So I was like, all right,
Yeah.
Brian, we got this.
Yeah.
Then you just transition into a trail, it's a single track, and you do that for another 40 minutes.
So you didn't turn off into a trail. It just became a trail.
Well, yeah, it just kind of became a trail.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was actually kind of a little difficult. It was more difficult because it was obviously more difficult terrain, but it was a little steeper.
So was you following up near a creek or something? A lot of times that's where your steep sections are, is where there's water that comes down between the mountains.
No, just up the mountain.
Just straight up.
Up the mountain.
Wow.
And up the mountain, and up the mountain, and up the mountain.
And then what'd you do?
I climbed up some more. And there were a lot of false summits. You look and you're like, oh, cool, great, 50 feet. Then you get to 50 feet and you're like, oh, great, now there's another 100 feet. Okay, great. Now it keeps going again. It's like, it can't possibly go any higher. I'm looking up, I don't see anything but, 5 trees. Oh, you go past those 5 trees and there's a whole nother
5
cliff.
more.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's slightly demoralizing in the
Yeah.
beginning, in the first hill. Yeah. It's like, okay, I'm going up, and I can't go up forever.
Did-
But then you keep going up forever.
It's a trail that
I was prepared for this, but I wasn't prepared for this.
So was the entire 50K uphill pretty much.
It felt like it, except for maybe 10% was downhill.
Okay.
That was pretty steep and painful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yes.
And then about 10% was a nice easy coast of a downhill.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
a
I
traditional
see-
trail running like we're used to now.
yes.
See, like 236 feet, 578, 423.
Oh,
And then I
yeah.
see later in the race, there's a negative 800 feet.
Oh.
Yowza.
Oh.
That's
So-
probably around mile 17-ish in the middle.
20. It says 20.
Yeah.
Okay, well, again, my watch was off a little bit.
Yep.
So after the second, we went up the big first hill. You kind of go down a little bit here and there, and that was nice. Then you go up second hill. That was hard. The second hill was hard. I knew what I was getting into and knew it was coming, but it just felt harder for some reason. I don't know.
And you're probably tired.
And it just didn't end. It just kept going and going. It was beautiful. But it was just this one was up more of the mountain. There was less of the gravel road, and the mountain was harder because it was steeper.
Yeah.
And that's not something you can train for on the treadmill. That either is Stairmaster or just having the endurance. And so I would walk a bunch of steps, kind of like we were in Utah when we were out of breath. That one day we got there and it was very steep.
Yeah.
So you walk and you kind of catch your breath. And so it was a little nervous because my heart rate was going really fast and my breathing. If it was one or the other, I was okay. But I'm like, okay, we're both going. I got to slow down for a few minutes.
That's funny. My sister and I backpacked the Foothills Trail, South Carolina, right through close to that area. And, over the length of the miles of the 5 days we were out there hiking, I think we got about 10,000, 11,000 feet of elevation gain. But not counting the downhill, it was really like a net zero. So, you feel like you're always climbing up, but really you were going down as much as you were going up probably.
Yeah.
Because you probably had a net gain of close to, not much,
you
not
had to come back
10,000
down.
feet.
No.
You can't stay up there.
Yeah, you got to go down, you up and down and up and down and up and
That sounds horrible. I'll stick to Florida.
So at the end of the second hill, we get to a fire tower. So that's a popular place. There's a lot of people up there who, I don't know, drove, hiked a short distance. There's other ways around it. It's a popular place. There's people having picnics. I actually saw someone propose to his girlfriend.
Oh,
That was pretty cool.
that's horrible. I mean, sweet.
It was nice.
Don't do it. It's a trap. Run away. Sorry.
They were young and in love. I mean,
Oh, okay.
So I was actually not in a good place at that point mentally, and I was struggling a little bit. So I did not go up the fire tower because it was a beautiful, beautiful run, but a lot of the views were blocked because your trail can't be on the edge. You'll fall.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a ledge, so it's kind of it's blocked a little bit.
Yeah.
So the vistas weren't these, amazing
Panoramics you weren't
They were beautiful, but they weren't very photographic.
Yeah.
Because you
In
were
that sense.
just in a trail.
Yeah.
You're in trees in
Absolutely.
different stuff.
And it was nice to see going downhill. You could actually appreciate it a little bit and see
Yeah.
it when you're running
Did
down
you
the
spend
hill.
like a lot of time in like the green tunnel? Like we're just like under trees for the
There
whole
were a
time?
lot of that. There actually was.
Yeah.
It felt very magical.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think like an enchanted forest.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can see little fairies floating all the bushes or something.
Yeah, there were a lot of trees that kind of were bent over.
Like a Ferngully movie.
That's called hallucination,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, or
No, that was
LS
afterwards.
Or
That was
after?
after.
LSD.
That was after the race. No, not LSD. The hallucination.
Shrooms during, LSD after.
Jesus Christ. God damn it, Joe.
God damn it.
Hey man, I'm just telling you, there's a lot of research these days on psychedelics and the benefits of them.
Microdosing. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah. So then we started to go downhill. So that was worse than going uphill.
Oh, I thought
That was an unpleasant surprise.
It's hard to practice downhill.
It is hard to practice downhill. It was also incredibly steep.
We had our 5K this week. We could talk about the 5K after a little bit, but we had the guy that won the race, and he was just kind of giving the story at the very end about how beat up his legs was coming down from the Landbridge.
Yeah. I mean, it's when you're bombing it for a mile. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
It's like we run it all the time. So like
Yes.
I barely ever think of, the Orange Trail from the Landbridge to the Landbridge Trailhead as being downhill.
Yeah.
It's slight
Barely.
downhill. It's one of my
It's-
favorite
yeah.
parts of the trail, actually. It's really pretty.
Especially
Yeah.
when you
It's not-
when
yes,
you
it's
leave
downhill.
off the Landbridge,
Yeah.
that pavement before you get back onto the
Oh, yeah, you just let
single
that
path
fly.
trail. Yeah, you can go.
But that last segment, though, from the pavement to the Landbridge Trailhead, I love that section.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
It
pretty.
is a slight downhill, but it's really pretty.
It
It
is.
twists and turns, and I don't know, it's fun. It's creative. It's not just a straight line running
Yes.
from here to here. So yeah, trying to go downhill, and so super steep, needing 2 hands, 2 feet, sliding my
Do you
butt
use
down
poles?
rocks. I'm sorry?
Did you have poles?
I did not bring any. I hadn't trained with them.
Yeah.
So I didn't. If you don't train with them, they kind of become more
Yeah.
of a liability than an asset. Sorry, my accounting. Accounting speak comes through. But it was hard. So I was, trying to maneuver down and sliding. At some point, I managed to tweak my knee because
Oh.
I'm just holding on to everything. So yeah, and then it got to be less intense, but it still was pretty intense. So downhill, it felt like several miles. There was probably one.
Well, I was going to say, so according to the website, you do have like about 7,000 feet of gain and about 7,000 feet of loss.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
it's like a net zero, but
it's basically a net
Yeah.
45.
yeah.
So you were going down as much as you were going up.
You could feel it at that point.
Yeah.
Between the two, it was you could feel it was downhill, but it wasn't as steep. This was steep, and this was tough.
It'll blow out your quads, doing that because you're trying to hold yourself
Hold
back
yourself
a little
back,
back.
yeah.
And just trying to hold, and it's rocky. It was very rocky terrain.
Really?
I'm not used to the rocks, and they're rocks that are
Yeah.
the size of a tennis ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're and they're everywhere.
So
and
they'll
I'm
roll
not used to
underneath you.
that. Right. Yes, I was very fortunate. I didn't actually roll my ankles, but my ankles definitely got a little stretched that weekend.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
So it was also hard to run down it because it was so rocky. It was also covered in leaves. The leaves were dry, which was lovely.
Brown
They made a
ice.
lovely sound. They were beautiful. Most of them were red.
Okay.
There's a lot of red bushes that were about 2 or 3 feet tall. They were beautiful.
When we lived in Asheville, you'd have to blow the leaves off of your driveway. If not, when they got wet, you could slide off your driveway in your vehicle because you hit those wet leaves going down a hill, and they're just like ice,
Yeah, it's
literally like ice.
Yeah, like ice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was a little nervous because I couldn't see the rocks underneath the leaves. So rocks were a new thing for me. So that was an adventure. That was fun.
Lots of new challenges for you. That's,
Yeah. I like to try new things, Kevin.
yeah, I love it.
Geminis.
I'm used to hiking on them, not running on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then you had to like actually be at a pretty good clip because there were aid station cutoffs.
Yes, I've never run a race with aid station cutoffs before. So that was a
How did
new
that feel?
adventure. Very intimidating
Yeah.
because at one of them, they had changed the course a little bit, and we didn't know that. So I was looking at my watch going, okay, the second aid station, I need to be there by 11:45. and it was like 11:38.
Oh no!
And I was close, but I knew my watch was off from the mileage.
Yeah.
And I was running with somebody else, and we're both like, all right, we got 8 minutes, we got 7 minutes, we got 6 minutes. And we get there. We had an hour. They had taken out the other station, and we were going to station 3.
Okay.
So that was a huge sigh of relief of, okay, all right, I'm a little bit ahead where I want to be and where I need to be. I'm okay.
So you were running scared for like
I was
a
running
while.
scared for a half hour.
Yeah.
Because I was starting to feel it. I was starting to suffer.
Oh, that's stressed me out.
And at that point, we were going down as well. I felt like I had broken my toe, like my pinky toe. I didn't hit it on anything.
Was that the same toe you broke?
No, other
last
foot.
year?
That
Oh,
was the
okay.
other foot.
Okay.
But I knew I hadn't hit it on anything, but it really hurt. Really hurt. So when we finally were able to get to the aid station, I was able to take my socks and my shoes off. And I think my toe socks had just slid so much with such steep, the angling of my feet, that it was pressing in between my toes, and it was just really jamming my toe up.
Yeah.
So
I've had
I
that
stopped
happen
and
before.
took my shoe off and adjusted my socks. They all laughed at me, and I didn't care. And I got up, and I felt like a brand new foot.
Why did they laugh at
They
you?
were just like, "What are you doing?" And they were,
yeah.
So, but yeah, it was amazing.
So you go out of there, you're actually ahead of cutoff, which is what you needed to be.
Yeah.
Did you stay like
And
within
we had to keep
cutoff?
going up.
Okay.
We had to keep climbing up. So it felt like growing up like this whole race.
All
So,
up.
Yes. So yeah, so that was fun. So my knee and my foot kept alternating, and then my foot got better. So then it was just my knee hurt. So that was all right. I was getting tired of up, but my knee hurt when we went down. So at the end, I was like, okay. I was like, all right, we're going up. We're going up. Up doesn't hurt.
Then you got to go
going
down.
down hurt. I'm used to up. Up doesn't hurt. This is where the trail goes. We're going up.
Wow.
The things we tell ourselves.
Yeah,
To
right?
get through the race.
So how many aid stations were in this race?
I want to say 4.
Okay.
5. There was one that was a water drop that ran out of water, but they were bringing water as we got there.
Gotcha.
So I think there was supposed to be 4 and 2 water stops, and we were down to 4 and 1 water stop. Or
And so all the staffed aid stations, you had cutoff times at, right?
yes, all of them.
Oh, how were they? What kind of good foods did they have?
They had
Goo gels and bananas.
Goos, gels, bananas.
goose, gels, and bananas. Sorry, I heard the banana part. They had quesadillas with guacamole.
Okay.
They had peanut butter and jelly at one.
See, isn't that nice to have like full food, like hot food at a
They have
50K?
food.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one of the co-race directors is a cook by profession, so imagine they had some good stuff out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never run a run bum race.
Yeah, me either.
So, but I imagine Deanna probably puts on a spread.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It wasn't what I'm used to.
Yeah.
No, but it was able to get what I needed and keep moving and get on. It was good. It was fine.
What'd you
I'm
take with
picky.
you?
I took some chips,
Yeah.
a couple cookies.
Eat cheeseburgers.
she's not on the
I would've
cheeseburger
loaded
train
my
like you
bag
guys
In the
up
are.
middle
with
of the woods up a
cheeseburgers.
mountain. How are they cooking cheeseburgers?
I would have packed
I'd have packed it right in my bag.
Yeah, me too.
I'd have been eating a cold cheeseburger.
They're all up on this
Same.
cheeseburger train.
It's a
Yeah.
10-hour race. I'm not carrying a burger for 6, 7, 8 hours.
Oh,
I
I'd ate a 10-hour-old burger.
Oh, okay. Let me talk about this 10-year-old. Okay. I have words.
Okay.
So my
First
coworker
word sounds like
pizza.
Pizza.
Okay. So my coworker came into my office last week and we were talking about like leftovers. And she was saying that she puts her pizza, when she comes home with pizza, she just puts it in the oven.
What?
Just leaves it, doesn't put it in the fridge. She just
Wait.
sets it-
Hold on.
Is the oven on?
No.
Okay.
So she's like leaving it for leftovers in the oven?
Yes.
It's like storing a cake on the counter.
Yes. So she's storing a cake on the counter, except it's pizza
Oh no, you don't do that.
until the next day. But she
hard
says
pass.
she won't eat it if it's gone longer than 2 days.
2 days.
So up to like 36 hours.
Well, I guess it
hanging out
is.
in the danger zone.
I guess it is possible. Some cheeses are made that way.
Listen, I ate a
and
lot of pizza in
and
college.
some of those-
from really gross random places.
They don't refrigerate pepperoni. It's not. So if it's like pepperoni pizza, if it's got meats on it, it's not
Joe,
refrigerated.
you want to refrigerate?
I'm trying to think of like
Now
she does it. So and she's not dead.
she's not. No. She also says like, well, when I was in the Navy, I did a lot worse stuff.
Yes. I do
Her
also.
scale's relative.
Yes. So then I
mean,
was
I
like,
second
okay, what else should I not have if you bring in leftovers? So I asked her.
All of it. All
And
of
she's
the
like,
foods.
well, I never refrigerate when I make macaroni and cheese.
What?
So she makes mac and cheese and will not refrigerate it
Okay,
because
you do not need to eat.
I guess
from
she
this
thinks
person.
room temperature cheese is acceptable.
she says when it gets cold and reheating it, the cheese is not the same.
But again, I got to think back to how they make cheese. Cheese is not necessarily refrigerated.
Now let me tell you this. It is Blue Box cheese. It is Blue Box macaroni and cheese.
It's Kraft.
It's Kraft mac and
It's
cheese.
not even cheese.
I was gonna say you can't really call that cheese.
That's not cheese.
Now,
It's cheese.
listen, it's not
product.
refrigerated when you
But it's
buy
milk.
it. It's just stored
Yeah,
on the
there's milk.
counter.
Milk
There's
is
milk in
dairy.
it.
There's
That needs
butter.
to be refrigerated.
You need to have
They
refrigerated.
don't refrigerate it when they put it on the shelf when you buy it.
Yeah, but you add milk.
You
in
add
it.
Do they
water.
No, you
refrigerate?
add
Do they
milk.
refrigerate the cow when it's coming out of the cow?
No, it comes out hot. That's gross. Milk comes out hot.
You ever had milk from a teat?
No.
Never?
Ugh.
It's good milk.
You've never sucked on a teat before?
I've had milk fresh from the
Oh,
teat.
me too. I have
but
too.
not sucked from the teat.
No, not sucked, but you squeeze it.
Yeah, I've had it
Yeah.
fresh.
A goat. Ever had goat milk?
I have goat milk.
Yeah,
before.
I've had that too.
My uncle used to raise goats,
How
and
about
we've always
giraffe?
had friends that had dairy cattle. So, yeah,
No. One time.
it's not pasteurized, so you don't have to refrigerate it.
So one
That's true.
time, my dad, we had chickens, and this is Florida, so of course, like Florida
Everybody's
suburbs,
chickens.
everybody's got chickens, right? And so my dad comes in. We had chickens for a time, and he's like, "Hold out your hand." So I hold out my hand.
Oh no.
And he puts an egg in my hand, and it's warm, and I'm just. I didn't eat eggs for 3 years after that.
3 years?
3 years, because all I could think about was this warm just came from inside of a chicken egg. Ugh.
Where do you think eggs come from?
Egg tree.
So, needless to
That's where
say,
ground beef comes from. The ground.
I guess you weren't running with any slices of pizza or hamburgers in your pack for hours at a
No.
time like we would have.
I mean,
or,
I would.
or Shae's coworker.
No.
I mean, at least put the pizza in a bag.
Well, no, she's just keeping it in the box and setting it inside, and then she.
What,
does
are the box
microwave.
going to keep the germs away?
Yes, apparently, and then she just puts the mac and cheese inside of the microwave.
No, those are not. Those don't keep germs away.
And then there was one other thing, and I can't remember what it was, but
That's bad enough.
I will never have her leftovers ever. And she's sorry,
What did you bring in your pack with you?
Cookies and chips.
cookies and chips.
No, I didn't. That's what I got from the aid station.
What'd you
I
take
had
with you?
I had chews,
Okay.
and I had some juicy fruit snacks that had like the juice in them.
I love those ones. Those are the best fruits.
Any electrolyte powders or
Yes,
anything?
I use gnarly.
Oh, do you like gnarly?
I do. I like the
Okay.
Coca-Cola one with the caffeine in it.
Okay.
Because I don't drink caffeine before a long
Does it
race.
taste like Coca-Cola?
It tastes close enough.
It's
not-
kind of like if you
I
squint
don't.
real
I
bad.
can't do
Like
too much
flat
sweet.
Coke?
So
You squint?
having the fruit punch and the other ones are too sweet.
It's like, oh,
What?
she looks great.
If you squint, it almost looks like
like
Coke.
Coke.
like Coke.
Well, I mean, it's going to taste like watered down Coke anyways. I mean, because
That's
Coke
true.
is so strong.
Yeah.
Pretty from afar, but far from pretty? Like,
Yeah.
It gets the job done. It's not plain water. It gives me variety from plain water.
yeah.
Gives me little calories, little caffeine.
That's good. What
Never
shoes
had
did
that.
you run in?
I ran in my Topos.
Yeah.
Old Topos. I love those shoes.
I just ordered a pair.
I love those shoes.
I got the new Ultra Venture Force.
Yeah, I ran them
I just
15
ordered.
miles my first run. It was really nice.
I just ordered them.
No problem.
Oh, I can't wait.
I
Yeah.
use the MT Force.
Oh, the MT4s.
Do they have like a rocker plate kind of thing in them, or
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
They're just the ones I love. They're just comfortable. They're low to the ground. I feel close to the ground, but I'm not feeling the ground. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I have yet to find a good shoe that I can power walk in, though, because I don't think the Ultra Venture is still going to be the one
Yeah.
that when
I
I
struggle.
It's
when I
not
get
the
to
shoe.
It is the shoe. It is the shoe. Because listen, I just had this experience this weekend. I have the glycerin, the Brooks glycerin.
Yeah.
Not the glycerin max, but the glycerin GT.
The GTS.
Yeah. And I did the Badger run in those shoes.
Yeah.
And I ended up with a blister on my little toe on my left foot, which I've never had before, but the entire freaking toe was a blister. Like the entire thing, just freaking one giant blister. Never had that before, ever in any other shoe, any other thing, but I walked a long distance.
That's what does it.
I went out this weekend and I paced some on the ACFL. We were walking and I walked basically for 12 miles with him. Same shoes, same blister.
It's just the walking motion.
It's the walking.
But it was in that.
walking
But it
was
was in that shoe. But
How did you tape your toe? How
I
did you
didn't.
tape that
I
one?
didn't tape my toe.
Do you
I didn't.
ever-
I didn't expect to get a blister in a 12-mile walk, and I did. And so
It's a 3 hour.
Yeah.
About 3 hours,
but,
right?
But the point was, I don't get that same thing in other shoes. So I got to find the shoe. When I'm running in those shoes, it's just fine. Mm-hmm. But I got to find a pair of shoes that I can walk in for.
So
a long
that's what
time
I
without
did
getting
for
them.
Tampa. I
Yeah.
brought extra shoes
that you did not
that
use
I
at all.
didn't use at all in case I needed to walk in shoes that I didn't need at all. Apparently.
Yeah. So
You
you
should be
had.
over prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought shoes specifically for walking
Yeah.
that I could
So
walk long
did you have any foot problems on
I
your
did
run?
not. I had
No
besides
blisters?
just the sock issue.
Yeah.
I had no blisters, no nothing,
chafage, no
no,
nothing.
I've experienced that though with the toe socks too, though, where the toe socks were like the material either twist a little bit or starts hitting into the
In the joint.
between the toe.
Yep.
So I almost got to where I loved them, and now I don't love them anymore. It's weird. So I moved away from them.
You
I
should,
usually
you
have-
should try Exos.
Maybe.
I found that
I've
like
never had a problem though.
I was using Injinjis, and the toe was not long enough.
I have that problem.
Like they made the toe too short.
Yep. I have the same.
And I don't have
My second toe is longer than the rest
I don't
of
have
the toe.
finger toes like Kevin does. Kevin has long, like he can pick up stuff with his toes.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
It's normal for people to be able to pick up stuff with their toes.
No, Kevin can really. He can like if
I
he
can
didn't
brush
have
my teeth.
If he didn't have
I
hands,
can grab.
if he
with
didn't
my
have
toes.
hands, you know, when I was a kid, there was this like a ABC kids special or something like that, and they were interviewing this lady had no arms, and they showed her going through the grocery store
Yeah.
with her feet picking up fruit and
Yeah.
checking it and stuff, and doing her shopping with
And
her
I
feet.
saw
and I
she
wanted,
brushed her
and I
teeth
wanted
with
to
her feet.
barf as a kid, you know,
How's that gross?
because her feet were on the food that I might buy because she picked it up, touched it with her feet, and put it back on the.
Do you not wash the freaking fruit before
No,
you
you
eat
just
it?
peel it. You don't eat the
No,
skin.
you wash
I
it.
know, but as a kid, I was like, "This is gross."
You
Kids
do?
don't know that.
Okay. you don't wash fruit?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, of
I
course
don't wash my bananas.
yeah.
but I peel
my
them.
fruit.
Yeah, but
Why are you winking right now? Is it you? Are you the coworker that leaves pizza in their? Is it you? Are you asking for permission
No,
right now?
I love cold pizza. That's why I was just like, oh yeah, good cold pizza. She's like, no, it wasn't cold. It
whenever
was-
I cut tape for Kevin's feet, I got to cut tape
Extra
for Kevin's
long.
feet because I can't pre-cut because he's
No.
got fingers for toes.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them long skinny feet.
No, I used plenty of trail toes and put on
Nice.
my toe socks
Good.
and had no problems.
Every trail toes, is that your one? Does that go
It
to?
is. Yep. I worked with the marathon as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
What pack do you wear normally? You have a Solomon or?
I have a REI brand.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't remember what model it is, but it's REI brand.
I'm just curious to
Yeah.
see like what other people use. You know. So it's always fun.
I still want to try out the salty britches. You know, I have
The
not.
salty britches guy will be at Law.
I've yet to get on the
Well,
salty
I don't
britches
think you want to
bandwagon.
try salty britches.
In the middle of something.
What's
Yeah.
your long run this weekend, Joe?
I don't know what I got on. I got to look at it. I'm probably going to run a lap out at Colt 45. It's going to be a 15-mile loop, so I might go out and run a loop.
Okay.
Well,
I got-
So you are at this point in the race. You're dying. You have all the hills,
But I found a friend.
but you found a friend.
Yes. There was another woman named Beth who was running about the same as me. So we joined together and started to stick together, and we got each other through the second half of the race, and it was amazing.
This
Nice.
is so. Where's Beth from? Did you talk to her? Find out where she's from?
She's from Tennessee over by Chattanooga.
Oh, that's not too far from the area where she was running then.
Yes.
Yeah, Chattanooga's beautiful. Another beautiful little town.
I rode the train there.
The Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Yeah.
So that was my saving grace. We would help each other through that. She was a little more hesitant to go downhill on some of the things, and I was stronger there. And then she was stronger in some of the uphills. And I was kind of catching my breath, huffing and puffing a little bit. But, you know, we'd take turns going ahead and kind of
Yep.
leapfrogging each other to keep each other going along. So that was,
Oh, that's great.
it was,
That's so important.
oh, it was.
Yeah.
Just conversation and just encouraging each other. I don't know that I would have finished it if we hadn't been stuck together.
Yeah.
So how many miles were you guys together for?
I don't know. At least 10.
At least 7.
At least 7.
At least 7.
Definitely at least 7.
That's the going
So.
thing around here.
It is. Yeah.
So then when you knew you were going to finish under the cutoff, how did that go?
That felt good.
Because I remember, you'd started the race, and I remember they had like the live tracking. So I'm pretty sure we were able
Yep.
to see when you were coming into the aid station.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They had some kind of tracking.
They did. So
Yeah.
where you could come in the aid station, we could see when you
Okay,
came in.
that's cool. I don't know if I had to activate that or that was just
That's part of your
the thing.
timing thing.
Okay. That was. We really didn't know till the end because I wasn't sure how. Again, my thing was off a little, my watch, and I wasn't exactly sure, and we just kept going up and up and up and up. It's like it's got to end somewhere, and I was told it ends on a downhill. We weren't finding this downhill, so
man.
we were like, okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. It was a bit closer than I wanted, but we definitely had the. We had that sense that we were going to do it.
You had a
But
cushion though, right?
We did. We had a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, sure.
We were like, all right, let's keep going, let's keep going. And at the end, the last couple miles were actually downhill, which is great, except they were pretty steep.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were kind of sharp, and you're tired, and your pack is heavy, and your feet hurt, your knees hurt when you go downhill.
Yep.
So it was a little.
Heavy packed. Was there a mandatory packing list for the race?
No.
Oh, okay. Just what
Nope.
you carried, all the stuff, your water, whatever you had.
Yep. There was no mandatory, because there were enough aid stations, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
so. But yeah, it was a relief. A little bit emotional. I tend to get emotional like when I have a mile or two left.
Yeah.
Kind of like, all right, I'm going to do it. I can do this. Even when I know if something happens and I have to walk it in, I'll be able to make it. I tend to get emotional a little bit there. And then I suffer through the last couple miles and I cross the finish line.
Yeah.
And then I don't have those emotions. It's kind of a weird thing I do. I don't know.
Like you preemptively emotion your emotion before you get to the emotion portion.
Sort of.
Yeah.
So then by the time I have like a mile left, my body and my mind are like, all right, I'm done. And I'm like, wait, but no, I still have one more mile to go. I've gone through the emotions. I've exhausted the emotion that comes with the excitement and all the things. But I'm like, all right, I still have a mile to go.
Yeah, I get that way
I
for
do
sure.
that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm working on
Maybe
that.
it's a Gemini thing.
Could be.
Because I do the
Maybe.
exact same thing.
I'm working on it. But yeah, so it was fun because you could see it and hear it. And she had her family waiting for her at the end.
that's
So that was
great.
really kind of fun.
Yeah, good.
So
So what was your ultimate finish time? Do you remember?
10 hours, 38 minutes.
And what was
change,
cut off?
39
What was the
minutes?
cutoff?
11 hours.
Nice.
So at about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That was fair.
So there are about 3 or 4 people that finished after.
Maybe there wasn't tracking. I can't remember, but I was just like obsessively waiting because I was like, she's got to be done like right now. She's got to be done right
Brian
now.
said the thing. I was waiting. I'm waiting. I'm like, y'all, it's an 11-hour race. I need to run. I need to run first.
So good. We're very proud of you because that's a hard thing to do.
This was thank you. This was the hardest thing I've ever done. And I've said that at other races. And it's true every time. So it's not taking away.
Well, that's because you're challenging. You keep challenging yourself further. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
I definitely want to try a mountain race. I don't think I want to do an ultra as my first mountain race, though.
Well, I hear you. This
Yeah.
one offered a 25K on Sunday, but you only saw half of the route. I said, all right, I'm driving 8 hours, and I'm going to go up to that kind of scenery and that kind of altitude. If I'm doing it, I'm doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So if if I live closer or
If it had been
something
me, I
else,
still would have
might
only
do the
seen
25.
half the route.
Oh, Joe.
So, feelings afterwards. How was recovery?
Oh, that was brutal.
Oh.
It was brutal. It was sore, obviously, hard to move. Got some takeout because I knew once I went back to the Airbnb, I wasn't going back out.
Yeah.
And it was 10 miles out in the middle of nowhere. So I went into town, got some Chick-fil-A. I went back. Very sore. I was able to, move around enough. The usual soreness that you guys have. And then the next morning, oh no, every time I moved for the first time was very painful.
And then you had an 8-hour drive home
Then I had
in
an
a
8-hour
car.
drive home.
Did you
With
drive by
those-
yourself?
I did.
Oh, man.
Yep. But I was doing the windshield washer with my legs.
Yeah.
And I get out here and there. And cruise control is a wonderful thing.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
I moved my arms, so my shoulders were getting a little stretched because they were a little sore from carrying the pack all day
Yeah.
too, and the stress, all that kind of stuff.
So like 7-hour drive up, like 20-hour drive back.
but only about 9. I took a scenic route. I took the back roads the whole way.
Nice,
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, I stopped. I should have stopped more than I did, but every time I stopped, it was very kind of. It was probably hysterical to everybody else. It was kind of painful to me to just watch me kind of waddle and move and ooh and ah and so
Yeah.
I just trying to
Wonder what
minimize that, but I also knew I had to move.
What do people think when they see us ultra runners getting out of a car? What goes through their mind? What happened to that?
I still think it's really funny watching Craig get out of Shae's car at CrossFit 200 at Taco Bell. 'Cause I guarantee you that lady was not amused, first off, and she really thought he was drunk.
I thought it was hilarious. So that's all. That's good with me.
After,
You knew what was going on. Though. That's why
After
it was
getting
fun.
through with the badger, I couldn't put shoes on, so I walked through the gas station to go to the bathroom with bare feet, and the lady really did not like
Oh,
it.
she did not. She did not. Like, how dare he come in here with
Hey,
those
listen,
shoes on?
we can have a whole cast talk about barefoot running, and we probably will at some point. It is not illegal. People think it is. It is not
Go into
illegal.
a
Pretty
gas
sure
station?
you need
You can wear-
No shirt, no
in the
shoes, no
store, though.
service.
You can
Yeah.
refuse service,
You can't.
but it's
not illegal.
It's not illegal. And if you refuse service, I can say that I need this because of a disability. You still can't legally. And I'm disabled at that point.
I don't know that I want to check.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
chose to run, so you're like, I'm disabled now. I ran
she-
so fast,
she
I got
can't-
disabled.
She can't question it.
That is also true.
That's true.
She can't question it. It's not illegally. You can't question that. I don't have to prove my disability to you.
Joe.
The things you choose, Joe.
Yeah, I don't have to prove
Fight
my
against.
disability to someone. So they
Joe
suck
dies
it.
on the strangest swords.
I was
doesn't he?
well, no, I was about to say he's climbing up mountains to die on. Is what he's doing.
I will fight you.
Like that is the hill you want to die on. Yeah, but he's got to
Okay.
climb up there first.
You go right ahead. Have fun.
You know what? Listen, literally, coming from a career in law enforcement, it pisses me off when people say something is law when it's not.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have opinion about what's law, and that's opinion. What you don't like, what you personally like or don't like, is not make it law. Doesn't make it wrong because you don't like it.
You know, I watch TikTok. I'm pretty much a cop now.
Well, I've literally had, I won't call any of them out. I've had family members that would want to argue with me about the law.
yeah.
I was a freaking chief of police. I'm sorry, and I will tell anyone, I know the law better than you do.
I do like arguing. It kind of gives me a little bit of joy to argue with you, though.
It is
I'm not
fun.
gonna lie.
I love pushing people's buttons,
I do.
making them
And-
argue
and
too.
I just do, though.
Yeah,
You
it is.
know what to
It is
argue
fun.
against.
Yeah, just not cop
Yeah.
stuff.
Not
Yeah.
law.
Yeah.
You will lose.
Yeah. That's okay. So you get to the
So-
finish. You're recovering. You're sore.
Took a few days. It was about 3-4 days. Probably Thursday by the time I was able to get up and not think about getting up.
Yeah.
Like I didn't notice I had gotten up.
you didn't have to like brace yourself
Yes.
and
Or it didn't
grab
hurt.
onto things.
Yeah. I was like, oh wait, I just got up. Oh great, awesome.
Nice.
I'm getting better.
That's great. So what's next for you?
Excellent question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides Mount Dora half.
I do have the 5K and the Mount Dora half.
Yeah. And when's that? When's
That is the weekend before Christmas.
Okay. Nice.
So I'm very excited. I do love Mount Dora.
Okay.
So I think it'd be interesting this year.
But this just sounds like a fun run for you, though.
I love Mount Dora.
Let-
It's a very crowd friendly.
It's not something you're challenging yourself with, though, really, is it? I mean, are you going to challenge? I mean, are you going to race it and challenge yourself?
I'm going to see.
Okay.
Every year, I've run it 3 years. I want to say 3 years. Every year, I've gotten faster than each time.
Yeah.
And it was 1 minute one time, but it's faster.
Yeah. Faster.
This year, I'm not sure. I'm going to see how my training goes the next month
Yeah.
and how I feel on that day.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy that race. I do like to try. I am competitive. I try to beat my last time.
Yep.
But it is also just fun.
Yeah.
It's decorated pretty. All the neighbors are out singing carols. There's a lot of the families are out meeting at several
God, you
points.
made me
You'll
wanna
see
go to
people
this
cheering for
race.
You. You're
Do they
running by
have
the
Fireball?
lake. I like that race. It's a lot of fun.
I have races that I absolutely, I mean, I'm not racing anything anyhow, but there's definitely races that I'm spending more time and effort thinking about having fun versus thinking about competing with myself. Like Space Coast. We're going to Space Coast in a couple weeks to do I'm going to do the half marathon this year. So.
I'm doing the full.
But, you know, I'm not racing. I mean, and I have set PRs too. I've been to this race 3 times and PR'd 2 of them. So, because it was my first half marathon and my first road marathon.
Yeah.
And, but, you know, I just enjoy that run. It's just fun.
Space Coast is going to be my second road marathon ever.
What?
It is so fun.
I think this is my
All
second.
the
as
running
well.
that you've done. That's so amazing that it's your second
Road marathon.
traditional road
yeah.
marathon.
Yeah.
So,
So are you looking to go further distance? You think?
No.
You don't want to join us for a 100-miler?
Negative.
What about a
I-
what about a 50?
I'm going to go no. I do have the 30K, the Skunk Ape Event.
Yeah.
Maybe? The morning one. It's in February.
30K
Okay.
is smart. Yeah. Because then you don't have to do the loop
The
twice.
berm 1.0.
I got to make the berm sound. Can't help
It's
it.
one of
you
those
can't
races that you know, unless you just want the distance, it's not easy to go back out for that second loop.
Oh, it sucks.
You know, and
really
it's,
does.
it's not
Fine.
fun. I mean, like, you
I
know,
mean, it's
I
fun.
had so much fun at that race.
I just
I enjoyed
don't
the
have to-
heck out of it. I don't mind.
I don't have to do
I don't
this.
mind.
I don't have to do 60K at that one.
So-
30K is just fine.
You know, there's a race that they put on that Joe Fuller puts on our trails. That's a little 50 miler.
that you run all the
No.
time.
You pretty much know.
I enjoy like the 10K to the 25K. That's
Okay.
my jam.
Yeah.
After that, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm sore. There's not usually a whole lot more scenery that I haven't seen. I just kind of the wheels start falling off.
Yeah.
I kind of have like a 50-50 record on the long runs, on the ultras. They either go really well or they go really badly. And I don't enjoy them.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say never.
Yeah.
But it's going to take something special or something unique or, out in Utah or, some kind of
Yeah.
fun, kind of interesting thing. I volunteered at the 100-miler last
Yeah.
year. I'll volunteer again.
Yeah.
I loved volunteering. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Pruitt Aid
I just-
Station is
yeah.
going to be lit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You saved my life.
I wouldn't go that far.
I felt like you did at the time.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I really needed it. I was in a low spot. I think there are a lot of us were in a low spot.
But I've been training. I had broken my toe this time last year. And so I had to take the 6 weeks off between Thanksgiving and Christmas from running, which is difficult because that's when you do all the eating you do all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of stress. So I could not run, could not walk, could not burn all that off. So that's fun. So then I had to start training again in January. But I spent the whole year training for the long play, training for my marathon, training for the Sky to Summit. Then I'm kind of burnt out a little bit
Yeah.
on the training.
I get that.
I love our run club. I love running. It was becoming a bit of a chore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the joy was coming out of it. So I'm trying to step back a little, but not too much because, body at rest stays at rest.
That's right. Yeah.
But trying to find that balance of what do I need and
Like taking an off season. Taking an off
Yes.
season,
running for fun.
yeah, can be very difficult. And then, of course, like we're all training for stuff too. And so we're like, oh, we're running this. And we went, was it last week that we went out or the week before? And you're like, yeah, I'm only going to do, this until I'm done and I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
So,
I think I
'cause
did
we
like
had-
7 and a
yeah,
half, and
you did
guys did
set-
10.
yeah.
But that was
Yep.
funny for me.
Next week is turkey trot season. You guys run turkey trot?
No. I ran
There's
it
a lot
once.
of
I
people.
once
You gonna eat some turkey?
during COVID year. I decided to do. I did like a virtual world's longest turkey trot, and so I went and I ran the turkey trot course. I did the 5K twice, 5K loop. I did it twice. I did the 10K loop twice, and then I got the rest of my 50K just by running around Jervy Gann on Thanksgiving Day. So
That
I
sounds
think
horrible.
I signed up for the world's longest turkey trot, virtual,
Yeah.
to where you get as many miles as you can in that 4-day period. So
Oh.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday is the marathon.
Yeah.
Right.
So I
Are you saying a marathon a day, Shae?
was,
Joe, let's do it.
I've taken.
You have some goals on that marathon, though. So you
no,
wanna-
I don't. I dropped
Okay.
them. I dropped all my
Okay,
goals.
like you don't
And
wanna
now
burn
I'm
yourself
just-
out so you can't reach your
now I'm-
goals.
Well, and I've got to. Okay, so Jesse's got goals, and so now I realize like I'm gonna have to run a little faster than I thought I was gonna.
Let's
But yeah, I think might kind of make some good mileage there. Maybe, I don't know. Daytona's 2 weeks after that.
yeah, you
Panic,
should,
panic,
you should
panic.
probably talk to your coach about that.
Panic,
You want to talk to him for him?
panic,
I'll call him. I'll call him right now.
panic. Don't call him. Don't call Brian. Don't tell him me.
Oh, here, too late.
I love the turkey trot. It's such a fun event. I mean,
I just wish all of the people who are walking with the strollers would get the hell out of my way.
that's the point of a turkey trot, Kevin. It's not supposed to be a race. It's
Why do they call it a race?
It's a
Why do they
race.
have awards?
Yeah.
I don't know if they call it a race. Do they call it a race? It's a turkey trot. They don't call it a race. They don't call it Turkey Thanksgiving Day race. They call it the turkey trot. So, listen, this is an opportunity for people to take their families out, make a tradition, go out and do something other than feeding your pie hole with unhealthy stuff. Figure out one way to do something healthy that day, like go out for a jog, do a turkey trot, do a 10K, do a 5K, whatever.
Our 29th annual Frank DeLuca YMCA Turkey Trot 5K is the largest race in Ocala with more than 2,000 runners.
Yeah, well, that's 'cause someone will race it.
Oh no! Oh, this is the worst. I'm about to read the worst sentence in this entire run sign up page. New this year, pickleball tournament.
They have like a whole bunch of events.
Yeah, they
of
do.
ours.
Hate it.
They have a
like a
cycling
cycling
thing,
thing?
and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff they do.
You
out
can
there.
lift
Oh,
weights.
oh my gosh. Okay, so this is unfair. They have a youth dodgeball tournament.
I want an adult dodgeball.
Where's the adult dodgeball tournament? I want to play the hell out of some dodgeball. I
What's
want to
the
get
age
hit.
cutoff?
The
I want
insurance
to
on
get
that
hit
would
in
be
the
a little
face
much.
with one of those balls that make the pump.
Listen, I'm sure someone will hit you in the face with the balls if that's what you want.
Joe. God damn it, Joe.
God damn it, Joe.
if that's all you're looking for.
Turn my mic off. Turn my mic off.
Turn his mic off. Okay.
You know,
Oh,
you know what you call
we killed Kevin.
you know what you call nuts on a wall.
A few moments later.
Right again. If anybody wants to know the joke that
Ask
Joe
Joe.
just told,
I will
you
tell
have
you
to
the
ask
joke.
him in person.
I will tell you the joke.
He will tell you the
man.
joke. Horrible joke.
I got so many good bad jokes.
That was not a good
That was a
joke.
bad,
bad
bad
joke.
joke.
It was just a bad joke.
That's a good bad joke.
Hard pass.
Chestnuts
Stephanie?
roasting on an open fire.
We're gonna throw
Stop
off
it.
your mic, Joe. So I wanted to get to a race that we just had on Saturday.
Yeah.
So Stephanie, you did run the Landbridge 5K.
I did.
Yes.
And this is like our home trails. It's
Yes.
the blue to orange. So
Yep.
we put on our very first trail race here.
Massive success. If you missed it, you missed out.
Yep.
We're looking forward to doubling the participation next year.
And we, not to be crude and talk about money, but we basically, I think we broke even.
Pretty close, yeah.
We basically broke even, which is very exciting for
Yeah.
a first year race. We made 300 pancakes and
Yes.
we got rid of almost all of them.
Yeah.
So that
They
was
were
like
delicious.
really,
pancakes.
yeah.
So many pancakes.
Oh, so many people.
Shae's were way prettier than my pancakes.
No, yours were the prettier ones. Mine were the not so great ones.
It only matters how delicious
Yeah, they all
are, not
tasted
how pretty
They all
exactly the
tasted
same to
exactly
me.
the same. They were all made with the same mix.
Well, it's the consistency of the pancakes. It was wonderful.
Yeah. So heated up all the pancakes. We had coffee out there, and of course, I drink black coffee, and I didn't even think about it of like getting cream and sugar. Like it wasn't like at one point I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I've got sugar at home, and I was gonna like possibly buy some creamer, and I just forgot about it.
So, I'd say this has been going on for a while. The thought of how we as runners in our community can bring other people to the stuff that we like, specifically trail and ultra running, right? I mean, we have some running going on in the community, but us, specifically the three of us and WTF podcast, we really enjoy trail and ultra, and we want to introduce the sport to more people. And one of the reasons why I think we created the podcast even was so that we could talk about these things and talk about it in a way that it's not intimidating to people. They can say, yeah, real people can do this stuff. And we've approached that running. We want to share that running. Unless someone looks at us and says, yeah, Joe, he doesn't look like a ultra runner. Well, you don't have to fit a certain mold. You just need to get out and do it. And by talking to people that have all these different molds and different ways, people run different things and train in different ways and do all this different stuff, we're hoping that people will hear it and say, I want to do it too. And one of the things about trail running specifically, I think many of us probably trail ran our first run because someone invited us to go with them. I mean, and if you don't know people that do it, or you don't know them well enough to go off on a run with them, you may not ever get an opportunity to be exposed to it. And so one of the ideas we had with the podcast was to maybe start throwing in some races, maybe some group runs and ways that people could come out and join us to do some of these things, not just hear us talk about it, but actually participate with us. And Shae had it in her mind for several years that she would like to do this race.
So I've loved I even used to just do loops of it if I had a long run as either go up the orange and come down the blue at the Landbridge, or, because, the Landbridge is one of those things, like people will just go and hike up the orange, go see the Landbridge and come back down. Like people just go and do that. Like it's a very cool feature of this area.
Yeah.
And so even from probably as 2018 was like, man, there should be a race here. This is like almost a perfect 5K loop.
And then Kevin and I were throwing around the ideas of like having some short group runs where maybe we would meet in advance and talk about trail running and kind of give an introduction class.
Yep.
And that may be something we still do in the future, but I don't know if anyone is aware of, I'm not aware of, and there may be a few that are sneaking in there somewhere, but I don't know of any trail 5Ks in Florida. I don't know. They may be one or two.
There are some, yeah.
Snuck in there, a few
Yeah.
places. They're definitely not in our area.
No.
And so this was an opportunity for us to do something where a person could bring a family member or a friend or someone that's, intimidated, maybe wouldn't do a longer distance, but hey, I can come hike this, I can come walk this, I can
We
come
had
run
several
this.
hikers.
And we didn't have a cutoff time. When you were done, and that's when we closed the course down. And so it was a little less intimidating. It was like a group hike event, group run event, and that's kind of the way we wanted it. And it really turned out well. We had, of course, quite a few of our own friends that were people that we've had on the podcast. We've had other people that we've run with that come out. But we also had some people brand new that we didn't know that were out there. And then we had people that brought their family members. We had entire families that came together, people that brought their children, people that brought their mothers, people that, would have not been on the trail had this opportunity not been there.
Yeah, that's amazing.
We had, a little girl, 5 years old, was our youngest runner that finished it in about an hour with her family, and
was it Casey's?
No,
it was somebody else.
But our friend Casey Denham, he's been on the podcast. He brought his son out for the 5K and they ran it together. And he's a little tight too, so we had a lot of that also. So, the trail was well marked. I mean, you weren't going to get lost unless you just wanted to get lost.
I think somebody did.
Someone, I think, went off on one of the other trails. I don't know why or how, but they came back.
Yeah.
But you could see one marking from the last, the way it was marked, and we had signs out at every place another trail intersected it that said "Go that way."
So here's my question for you, because obviously when we run the trails, the max that we're going to have on our trails with our group is maybe 7 to 10 people max going out together. That's a lot together. Mm-hmm. So when you're going out on the, because we start on the wider blue, just because there's more space to spread out. How did it feel with
80
that
people.
many people going out on that section? Was it loose enough? You guys weren't in conga line? Were you?
It was a little snug the first 4 or 5 minutes, but it wasn't anything. We weren't elbowing each other.
Yeah.
It was also navigating a little bit of sand at that point too. So
yeah.
It's not like you have
there's
the
little
firmest
horse
ground.
paths.
You're navigating sand and people. Mm-hmm. So that was, but it was okay. It wasn't. It wasn't too packed.
Okay. Yeah, because that's always the worry of you don't want people to go into a 5K wanting to go fast and then they can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So we did make sure to say hey, if you're planning on going a little faster, come up to the front.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. You did. Mm-hmm. And I would recommend next year that you have the cowbell ringers. They did an excellent job.
Yes.
Excellent. Letting me know I was near the end. Mile markings were confusing. Which I know was supposed to be funny and on purpose.
No, it wasn't.
Next time it will be though. I'm going to put it out a mile from the end, and then I'm going to about halfway to the end. I'm going to put another sign that says "Where's the finish?"
Yeah. Well, that's everybody came over and they're like, we were asking. We thought it was just where's the finish, but we were really asking where's the finish. So when Kevin and I went out.
Yeah.
We know, and you and I, we've all run it enough to know it's 3.1,
3.2.
It used to be almost exactly 3.1 before they did some work on the Blue Trail. So they actually had to, because of some down trees, they widened the Blue Trail. The Blue Trail used to be much slimmer at certain points, but they widened that out. They kind of did a little reroute around a giant tree that came around. So it actually did get a little bigger, but we were saying 3.2.
Yep.
And Joe is it's 3.6.
Measured it twice. It came out 3.6.
Your Strava map's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I had 3.18.
Yeah,
that's what I had.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I know that you are very particular and you work in numbers. I know that you were going to be accurate.
Yeah.
Or within that 3.1, 3.2
Yeah.
era. So I was kind of okay, this is interesting. I knew it was going to be on point.
Well,
and I'm like, all right, I'm in my hometown. My Garmin's working.
Yeah.
So
Now I could have went and not put any signs that said the distance at all, and no one would have ever known the difference. You just wouldn't have had them.
Yeah.
But I did put out a sign that says 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile. And I used my GPS to mark
which was not
where it was
everybody
at.
else's GPS.
And it wasn't
Hey.
accurate. It was not accurate. So
Thank you.
No, so that was funny because
Yeah.
it was about 0.7 or 0.8.
But
I hit
what's
mile 1.
what's a first year?
Okay.
What's a first year race without a snafu?
Yep.
If that's the worst thing that happened, then that was a good thing. Yeah. The second one was 1.8. 1.8, and the last one was like 2.4 or 2.6 or something. Like, we are not at 3 miles.
That is so funny.
My gosh, and I know this course enough.
Yeah,
Like,
you
we're not
know
that close to
exactly
the end,
where
but we
you
are
are.
not this far.
Like if you're not
We are not
making
there.
it to the old tree
Yeah,
is
the old
it? Like,
tree.
I may do that
It was
next
just funny.
year, half a
Susan
mile
and I were-
off every one of them, and then put a sign that says WTF.
Yeah. Are we there yet?
well, yeah.
But no, we had 79 people register, one that didn't start, so we had 78 finishers. But we also had our friend Peter and Jen from the Running Elements who came out and ran it also without and so that brought us up to 80 people that actually
Yep.
ran the course at that time. And so, I mean, I think I was really pleased with the turnout. I think we're going to be able to pay the bills, which
Yeah.
is always a benefit for the first race.
Because we'd like to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I thought it was an excellent turnout.
Yeah.
There was a lot of races this weekend.
there was.
Yeah.
So there were a lot
Yeah.
of our regulars who were on trails or would have run trails
Yeah,
were
St.
out of
Pete's.
town doing other Savannah.
Yeah, St. Pete Run Fest.
The all late
Your
women's
cousin-
marathon and
That
That was the
somewhere.
one in Savannah, the all women's
Oh,
marathon.
there was another
So
one.
we
They were
had
up.
up in Charlotte.
Wild-
had some-
Charlotte, that's what it was. Yeah, there were several people up in different.
Wild Florida.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then there was also one of the races at Baseline. There was
Yeah,
one of those
Vikings.
5Ks
Yeah.
at
Yes.
Baseline. So
But when we planned the race, we knew that we were trying to target local people to do shorter distance. We weren't specifically trying to bring in a bunch of ultra runners to a 5K in Ocala. Although we did get the support from the community, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
We did get quite a few of them, and even a bunch of them that came just to support and volunteered. We had like a dozen volunteers out there that helped with different
Yeah,
things
that's great.
too. So
shout out Craig and
Yeah.
Nicole driving
Yeah.
all the way from Lakeland.
For a
and
5K.
Emily,
Yeah.
she's far out too. So
Yeah. So we had a great volunteer turnout too. All in all, it was a wonderful event. And we'll have the next year to really advertise it and push it. I was talking to the person that did our timing for us. He's like, Joe, you guys can eat, because he's done a lot of races. He's race directed in it before and he's been a runner. He says, Joe, you guys can easily get 150, 200 people out next year.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's what we'd like to do, because we want to bring more people to the trail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Do you have any other things you wanted to share about your race before I know you had some notes, so I just want to make sure we touch on all the things you wanted to
It was
talk
funny.
about.
This must be a Triple S squad thing, because Susan came to the meeting with a bunch of notes too whenever she came.
And Stephanie came with notes, and then I
It's
always
called-
have my notebook with notes.
No, this is what it is, Joe. It's called being prepared, Joe. You should try it every once in a while.
Prepare,
Be prepared
schmear,
for
what?
things that you're trying to do.
No, I'm prepared. I just show up. That's prepared. Hey, and it works out. I've never had anyone complain other than I might have a dirty joke or two.
All right. Well, before we get him doing another one, thank you for coming, Stephanie.
God damn it, Joe.
Wow.
Make sure you find us on Facebook and Instagram. Of course, share it with a friend, share it with a frenemy. Go to our website, where'sthefinishpodcast.com, and we will see you on the trail.
Let's go. What we do.
Speaking of doo-doo,
Poo.
What poop?
maybe I should go poop.
You
No.
should poop.
Yeah,
before
if you got to
pod.
poop,
you should poop
go
now.
poop now.
I'm good. I'm
Joe,
good.
Joe.
Poop now or forever ever rest your turd.
I'm going to rest my turd.
Like, I don't plan that topic coming up, so
You're going to arrest your turd?
I'm going to rest my turd.
I don't think
Freeze.
anybody does.
Sir, I plead the turd.
Plead. Oh. You don't want to plead the turd?
Yes, because I'm going to rest my turd.
Eee.